Today's Auburn broadcast will begin in 5 minutes. Four minutes till start of broadcast. This broadcast will begin in 3 minutes. Here's your 2-minute time check. Mark. Here comes your 1-minute time check for this Auburn broadcast. Mark. "30 seconds till broadcast. Mark.
Section 114. Remember, Auburn Audio Visual is your best choice for tailgate, wedding, special event rentals. Contact them before your next.
Donaldson, another three. Yeah! Down the lane. Oh, a two-hand dunk. Holy cow. Yes, with a two-hand hammer. Moore, three. Yes. Jalen to the hole. Double-hand dunk. Left wing, three ball. KD gone. Lee or Berman, right wing, three. Cannon. The Berminator from the right wing. Would you be surprised to learn that Penn basketball has 24 NCAA tournament appearances, including a Final Four? Well, 3 of those came with current Auburn assistant Ira Bowman on the squad. The Quakers come to the Plains tonight in Auburn's final non-conference game of the regular season. Good evening and War Eagle. Happy New Year from Neville Arena with 8-time Hall of Fame coach Sonny Smith and Brad Law. I'm Andy Burcham. Penn is 8-6. The Quakers lost at number 3 Houston, 81-42 on Saturday. They may have lost more than just the game. Clark Slackert, Penn's leading scorer and three-point threat, rolled his ankle and he will not play tonight. Penn is better from 3 than 2. Even without Slackert, the Quakers shoot the 3 with great frequency. And when they need to go inside, Nick Spinoso is the man. The 6'9 junior is the team's top rebounder and assist man. Saturday, Auburn drilled Chattanooga 101-66. The inside duo of Janai Broome and Jalen Williams combined to go 18 of 21 from the field. Williams was perfect on the night, 9 of 9. Auburn carries a 5-game winning streak into tonight's action. The SEC looms on Saturday. Tonight, it's time for Auburn to add to the 51-game non-conference home winning streak in front of the Jungle. The CB&S Bank countdown to tip-off starts now.
Exclusive pregame coverage of the Tigers begins now with the CB&S Bank countdown to tip-off. Coming up, analysis, interviews, and a look around college basketball. At CB&S Bank, we've been family, community, and financially strong since we began in 1906. Visit cbsbank.com. Alongside Hall of Fame coach Sonny Smith, here's the voice of the Tigers, Andy Burcham.
Neville Arena is filling up once again. Tonight, the Tigers get the Quakers of Penn. We welcome you inside and glad to have you with us. A Happy New Year to you as Auburn plays his final non-conference game of the regular season. Along with Hall of Fame coach Sonny Smith and Brad Law, I'm Andy Burcham, and Sonny will add another honor to a long, long list this weekend at your alma mater. Sonny, tell us about it.
They're naming the arena after Dale Harris and Sonny Smith.
Well, how about that? Congratulations.
Oh, that's one of the biggest honors I've ever had because I had a hard time getting in Milligan, much less getting out. You know, so.
Well, congratulations on both.
No, it is a great honor. It's in my hometown, and that's really something special.
Well, enjoy this weekend.
I will.
We're very, very happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, Auburn gets a very good Penn team. Even though they will be without their leading scorer in Slackert, this is a team that will shoot the 3, and they have no trouble going up against the big boys, that's for sure.
You don't have to watch them play. You just look at the stat sheet and see the areas that they're strong in, and you realize you could get hurt with this team, and you better get ready to play. And they're not just 3 deep; they can go about 5 or 6 players below that. So it's a game where you're going to have to be ready when you hit the floor, I think.
One of the things that Bruce Pearl talked about today, Sonny, with his team was if you get the rebound, hold on to it. Do not bring it down below the chin because they're ripping at you the whole time.
Well, you can see by the stats that they're not a team that fouls a ton. They only have one guy that ever gets in foul trouble, and they play maybe 9 or 10 guys. So they're I would say defensively they're ready and very smart in what they do.
Auburn was sharp in its win against Chattanooga this past Saturday. Very, very good on the inside with the duo Janai Broome and Jalen Williams going 18 of 21 from the field. And boy, with the start of SEC play on Saturday, you just hope that trend, that inside domination, continues.
Yeah, I'll mention something. Someone said, what do you think about this Auburn team? I said, well, you look at them and you say, boy, they're great on offense. And you look at them, they're great on defense. They got great depth. How are they going to get beat? They're going to get beat because the schedule they play is extremely hard. That's where they could get beat.
Auburn lost to Baylor in the opener, lost the game at App State, and that was a day where Auburn just did not shoot the ball well. Now, coming Saturday, it's the start of SEC play, but you want to take momentum. Auburn has a 5-game win streak. You want a 6th win going into the Arkansas game on Saturday afternoon.
You want to leave this game with a good feeling. Realize that you've improved defensively and offensively, and that you're ready for league play. And I think this team is ready for league play. And I also think I'm looking forward for one more guy joining that scoring parade.
We'll have to see who that is here tonight. Just because the weather's chilly doesn't mean Alabama farmers aren't busy growing high-quality products. Visit sweetgrownalabama.org to make your next Tigers watch party a slam dunk. Find farm, fresh greens, meats, and more at sweetgrownalabama.org. Just one more game in the SEC, and here to tell you about it, our third man, sitting here courtside at Neville Arena, Bradford T. Law.
Andy, thank you very much. Yeah, in fact, Auburn plays the final game in the league until conference play gets underway Saturday. Let's update that other game in progress.
From the home of the 5-time conference champions to every corner of the SEC, let's go around the most exciting conference in college basketball. This is the Toyota SEC Report. No matter your destination, Toyota goes with you. Toyota, let's go places.
The other game is not much of a game. 5th-ranked Tennessee is laying the wood to Norfolk State, 72-35, 7 minutes to go up on Rocky Top. Zakai Ziegler leading 2 Vols in double figures with 17. Tennessee has hit 12 triples in the ballgame. Josiah Jordan-James, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and no turnovers. All Tennessee as the Volunteers get ready to start SEC play. Conference play begins with a full slate, including those 5th-ranked Volunteers hosting number 22 Ole Miss, the only ranked-on-ranked game in the league on Saturday. Elsewhere, 6th-ranked Kentucky will play at Florida. It'll be 11-2 Mississippi State at 12-1 South Carolina. A 10-3 Georgia team visits Missouri. 8-5 Alabama takes on 5-8 Vanderbilt in Nashville. Texas A&M will host LSU. And, of course, your 25th-ranked Auburn Tigers go on the road to take on the Arkansas Razorbacks. That is your lone SEC update of the night. I mean, we'll give you the Tennessee score when it's final. We'll also update some scores from around the ACC, the Big Ten, the Big East, and Pac-12, all in conference play in games in action across the country tonight. Now it's time for What's on the Menu. Give your taste buds that winning feeling when you order the new boneless Whata-Wings from Whataburger. Crispy, tender bites of chicken tossed in your choice of sauce, tossed in sauce, available for a limited time at Whataburger. What's on the menu tonight? 60-second scout of the Quakers. Our program profile, a guy who is probably the most familiar with Penn basketball of anybody in the building tonight, along with our head coach, our exclusive interview with head coach Bruce Pearl and our coach Sonny Smith keys to the game, all coming up ahead of tip-off against the Penn Quakers. We are about 24 minutes away from that tip-off here inside Neville Arena. The CB&S Bank countdown to tip-off continues in a moment.
CB&S Bank has a long history of stability and a legacy of serving our community's needs for generations. You could say we know a thing or two about tradition.
Scout first.
We've been family, community, and financially strong since we began in 1906. Being a team player is part of our culture. That's why at CB&S Bank, we are proud supporters and huge fans of Auburn basketball. Whoa, Regal, hey! Visit cbsbank.com today. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Yellowwood knows that a 5-star backyard is the place to make lasting memories. Like cookouts, cornhole with friends. Ooh, a neighborhood potluck with your wife's pasta salad. The one with the feta. Oh, sorry. Or taking a nap on your deck in a hammock. Naps are memories. I love naps. For 5-star backyards and the most memorable experiences, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
War Eagle, it's a great day for Auburn Tigers to get vaccinated. Many children and adults that delayed vaccinations during the pandemic are still behind schedule. It's crucial that we take steps to get everyone back on track with their routine immunizations. Children and teens can still catch up on their vaccinations even if they start late. Make sure you and your family are all up to date on all recommended vaccines, including COVID-19 and flu. Let's all do our part to get back on track. Don't wait. Vaccinate. For more information, visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM.
Are you looking to advance your career without putting your life on hold? Consider the flexibility of an online MBA at Auburn University's Harvard College of Business. Ranked among the nation's best by U.S. News and World Report, our 100% online MBA program provides the flexibility you need to pursue a degree while maintaining your personal and professional life. Learn more at harvard.auburn.edu.
You're listening to Auburn basketball. Now more of the CB&S Bank countdown to tip-off.
Auburn and Penn on the floor here at Neville Arena as we count you down about 22 minutes away from tip-off between the Tigers and the Quakers. As SEC play looms this weekend, whether it's at home or on the road, SeatGeek is a handy thing to know about. SeatGeek, now the official ticketing partner of Auburn Athletics. So whether you are buying or selling tickets, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek. So Tiger fans can fan. Well, Penn is 8-6 this year under 8th-year head coach Shane Donahue. Quakers carry a net ranking of 182. They played 3 ranked opponents so far, ranked at the time of the game. They knocked off Villanova before falling to Kentucky, and then last time out to Houston. That was a game in which the Quakers fell in an 18-point hole to start the ball game. Auburn assistant Mike Burgomaster offers this 60-second scout of tonight's opponent.
Yeah, Penn is a really good three-point shooting team out of the Ivy. They're going to be picked to finish in the top 3 of their league. That's a league that, makes some noise in the tournament just about every year. They've got a really deep personnel where a bunch of different guys can play, but primarily better from 3 than 2. They've got a terrific 5-man in the middle. It's a great passer, leads them in assists. So we got to do a good job of making him score and not letting him get his teammates open shots. Defensively, they're going to be a little bit more packed in. They're a little bit smaller, so we'll probably see some zone as well. And we just got to be strong with the ball when we drive in there and use our size and athleticism to our advantage.
Can you use depth to your advantage?
10 seconds, stand by.
Absolutely. I think, the way that they play offense, we're going to have to try to wear them out on their offensive end. And so our depth playing 10, 11 guys is going to be a major factor.
As Andy mentioned in the open, Penn's leading scorer, Clark Slackard, injured his ankle against Houston. He will not play tonight for head coach Steve Donahue. Their leading scorer that's available is 6'4" freshman Tyler Perkins. He gets 14.5 points per outing. The 60-second scout is presented by the Raymond J. Harbert College of Business, home to 7 top 25 programs in the U.S. News and World Report rankings. Harbert, inspiring business. Well, Auburn assistant Ira Bowman played his last 2 years of college ball at Penn, and in 1996 he was named the Ivy League Player of the Year. Coach Bowman tells Andy Burcham in tonight's program profile about why Penn basketball holds a special place in his heart.
I'm so grateful for what is done for me and to me. It's a rich history of basketball tradition. I think it's one of the only schools, Ivy League schools, ever to go to the Final Four. It probably got more NCAA tournament appearances than Auburn, in the sense that it's been half the SEC. They've been to the NCAA tournament almost 30 times. Not too many schools can say that. So, it's an environment where we play in one of the most historic buildings in college basketball, the Palestra, the Cathedral, and just so many people and players that basketball means so much to that has gone through there. So I'm excited to be a part of that fraternity, and it means the world to me.
1996 Ivy League Player of the Year.
Yeah, I was fortunate, Andy. I think I played in a time where Coach Donahue, who's the head coach at Penn now, was assistant coach at the time. I played on a really, really, really good team. I think we're one of few Ivy League teams that had 3 guys on that team playing the NBA. So it just gives you an idea that we played for Coach Dunphy, a Hall of Fame coach, and we was in a period of Penn basketball where we were undefeated in the league for 3 straight
10
years.
seconds, stand by.
So it just was my teammates or my lifelong friends. I've been in their weddings, they've been in mine. It's just like it means so much to me.
14-0 and then 12-2 in those 2 years playing for Penn. Ira Bowman now in his 6th season on Bruce Pearl's staff. Did you know that the same people who installed the sound system at Neville Arena are available for your next special event? Auburn AV can handle any size event. Just visit auburnav.com to see all of their audio-video solutions. Speaking of the head coach, straight ahead, the voice of the Tigers sits down with BP to get his keys to tonight's game. Don't go away. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
At Jewelry by Design, we design and hand make officially licensed Auburn University jewelry. We are fully stocked with the largest selection in town. Come by Jewelry by Design and see all of our fabulous designs. And just for looking, receive a free $60 Auburn charm. Just say, I heard you on the radio. Jewelry by Design, proudly making Auburn in Auburn. Find us at jbdauburn.com or 590 North Dean Road in Auburn.
Earn more on your balances with the Max Elevate Money Market. Enjoy the competitive rate benefits of certificate accounts with no fixed terms and more flexibility. Earn more on your balances and access them anytime. You expect more, and Max delivers. See our amazing rates at mymax.com/elevate. Max. Smart money made simple. Federally insured by NCUA. Certain restrictions apply.
Fine dining meets Southern comfort at Vintage 2298, Auburn's newest fine dining restaurant and butcher shop. Chef Randall Baldwin and wife Laura present Gulf cuisine with a Southern flair, made fresh farm to table. Seasonal meats, cheeses, wine, and handcrafted cocktails available next door at the butcher shop. Manager Stephen Jacobs and staff bring a new level of service to local dining at Vintage 2298. Private dining and event space available, as well as awesome tailgate packages found in the butcher shop. Experience Vintage 2298.
Life isn't made for joint or orthopedic pain. It's made for living, for family, for your favorite hobbies, for sports, for morning walks and afternoon playing in the park. If you suffer from joint or orthopedic pain, turn to the experts at the Orthopedic Clinic. Our board-certified surgeons provide cutting-edge surgical procedures and high-quality, innovative services all close to home. Don't let joint or orthopedic pain keep you from doing all the things you love. Visit theorthoclinic.com and schedule an appointment today.
Ford presents our exclusive pregame visit with head coach Bruce Pearl. Great things are possible when you have the power, performance, and smart features of a Ford F-150, the official truck of the Auburn Tigers. Greatness starts at your local Ford dealer. Here's Andy Burcham with Coach Pearl.
Well, Happy New Year. One more game, start the SEC, and boy, a tough one tonight in this Penn Bowl.
Yeah, it's a hell of a way to tip off 2024, right? To play against a perennial Ivy League contender, and a team that's already beaten a nationally ranked Villanova team. They played Kentucky close. They got hammered in their last outing against Houston, but Houston is probably the best defensive team they'll play all year long, and guarded them. And so, but I like the contest because I think it just gets us ready for SEC play. It's not like we have to play well to win this game tonight, and we've been playing. We played well against Chattanooga. We did things really well on both sides of the ball, and if we can just keep that going and grow, we'll be pleased.
You made a point at practice or the shoot-around to tell these guys a little bit about the history of one of your assistants and how well he played when he played at Penn.
Yep. I mean, Ira Bowman is a Penn grad. Tells you he's a lot smarter than me. Penn's a better school than Boston College, right? Oh, I used to think that, but I'm not sure anymore, right? But he was Ivy League Player of the Year. And obviously Ira played 5 years in the NBA, and he knows his staff really well. He worked on this staff a few years ago. So I'd like to play well, and partly I'd like to play well for Ira. It's a tough cover. They run, that Ivy League Princeton back-cutting 5-out offense. We see it a lot, but nobody does it better than these guys. And so it'll take great communication. Our 5 men, both Dylan Carwell and Janai Broom, will be really challenged defensively because it's going to require multiple efforts to guard their matchup. But also their center leads them in assists, and he leads them in turnovers. He leads them in a lot of categories. So the ball's in his hands all the time. Passing, screening, dribble handoffs, and he's got great creativity as a passer. And so that matchup's extremely important. And, I think it would obviously matter to Ira about how tough, how Auburn honors the game with how we play.
Better from 3 than 2. Boy, you said that about a lot of the guys in the scout today.
Yep, they do. They've got probably 3 guys only better from 2 than 3. Meaning this is, they're probably ranked, they're in the top 10 in the country in three-pointers made and three-point percentage and the percentage of attempts they have from the three-point line. They don't need a lot of time to get it off. We've got to pressure the ball, got to make them put the ball down the floor, and you can't really rotate very much. So they'll be attacking us one-on-one, and we got to try to have the ability to guard them one-on-one, because when they dribble the ball to the basket, they're looking to try to find an open man, a back cutter or a three-point shooter. When the ball gets posted up inside, they're looking for a back cutter or a shooter. And so we've got to stay connected to all those guys out there and make them make one-on-one plays.
What will you see from Penn defensively tonight?
Oh, a mixture of man, zone, tough, physical. We'll have size advantage over them, but every time we bring that ball, they're going to be right in there to rip it out of our hands. So we've got to be strong with the basketball, chin the basketball, protect the basketball. They're committed to the fast break. They're an up-tempo team. They're just okay getting back, so we should have some advantages there. And it's going to be pack line. I mean, it's going to be when we put the ball down the floor, we post it up. They'll double team some of our big guys, big to big. And they're just going to be really scrappy and really tough, really hard-nosed, really physical. This is a tough team. And it's a team that's not afraid. It's a team that knows their system. They know how it operates, and they know how it can upset teams that are bigger and more talented, which we are.
What went into the win against Chattanooga? What went well for the Tigers this past Saturday?
Well, Stephen Pearl had an outstanding scout. We were very well prepared. We took the 3-ball seriously, and yet they still made 11. And yet we were trying to take that away. This team's even better than that. I thought we were really efficient offensively. I thought we got out on the break, and we made offense for our defense. We turned them over, especially in the first half. And, I just thought that when we ran our stuff, we got really good looks. We were more patient and more unselfish in the Chattanooga game than we were in the Alabama State game prior to Christmas. So thought, the efficiency numbers were off the charts. And, obviously it's something we'd like to continue. We took care of the basketball. And I may remind them in this, again, here, that we need to do that again. We need to take care of the ball.
Wish you all the best tonight. War Eagle.
War Eagle.
Hey, it's Bruce Pearl. When you find a player who's electric, what a game changer. Like the all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning truck. It's got the performance you'd expect from an F-150, plus state-of-the-art tech like intelligent backup power. So if the lights go out at your properly equipped house, you've got the power to turn them back on. Game changing. That's what I'm talking about. See your local Ford dealer to learn more about the F-150 Lightning. Available at Ford EV certified dealers only. Some models, trims, and features may not be available and may be subject to change.
Who says you need snow to live in a winter wonderland? Southerners know a true winter smells like pine, cinnamon, and citrus. And the only warmth you need is delivered by time with friends and family. Farm fresh sweet potatoes, Christmas trees, and satsumas just make this time of the year even sweeter. Whether you're preparing to jingle some bells or settle into a silent night by a roaring fire, Sweet Grown Alabama has something for you. Find sweet potatoes, Christmas trees, satsumas, and more near you at sweetgrownalabama.org.
How are you the ultimate Auburn fan? Because I got this air horn installed in my throat. Pretty sick, right? Yes. You look really sick. What doctor would even do this? Doctor? I did this myself. I mean, I can't swallow whole food, but still. Wait, what? Just gotta plow through it. Hey, can I get a couple of soups up there? What about some chamomile tea?
Don't be that guy. Get a fan card. The smart way to be the ultimate Tigers fan. Just go to auburncards.com.
Kia of Auburn is happy to connect the Kia brand to the Auburn fans. Our winning lineup has something for everyone at almost any budget. SUVs like the Telluride, Sorrento, and Sportage. You prefer a sedan? Check out the Rio, Forte, Soul, or the Sporty Stinger. And don't forget our new multi-purpose vehicles, the Carnival, or our amazing hybrid or electric vehicles. Kia of Auburn is a proud supporter of Auburn athletics. Kia of Auburn, where you're always number one. Whoa, Rico.
You're listening to Auburn basketball. Now more of the CB&S Bank countdown to tip-off.
We are less than 10 minutes away from the opening tip now between Auburn and the Penn Quakers in the final regular season non-conference game. Let's bring in Coach Sonny Smith once again. Big money Sonny Let's discuss this matchup now. Auburn and Penn. 3-point defense. When you talk about running a team off the 3-point line,
yes.
What does that mean?
Well, you got to make them make the extra pass. You got to be able to defend the next pass really well. Don't let them get the shot right off. When they make the next pass, you got to be up there to cover it. So I would say the one thing: don't back off enough to it if you're controlling the board. Make sure that you only give them one shot.
Rebounding was big against Chattanooga. Long shots mean long rebounds. Tigers doubled up the Mocs, 46-23 on the glass. Got to have that same type of mentality against another 3-point shooting team.
I think anytime we play, if we can get off to a quick start and if we can rebound well in the first half, we're always going to be in good shape for the second half. And I think that's what's got to happen tonight. We got to rebound well. We got to defend the 3-point line.
If you're in Penn's position, they're not a team that presses a lot. They're not a terribly up-tempo team. They don't force a ton of turnovers. Do you consider trying to change that style and surprising Auburn and you try to catch them in some pressing situation?
I would think you could say it like this. Everything has been tried against these guys, and nothing works. It's whether they're making shots, and they're pretty good through 5 guys making shots.
Yeah.
They get their shots. They take care of the basketball. So we got a tough out tonight, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Coach's Keys to the Game are presented by Kia of Auburn, where you're always number one. Auburn is a really tough out against anybody they play because of the depth and guys up and down the roster being productive and being unselfish. Jalen Williams in particular, he's missed 1 shot his last 2 ball games. Missed 1 shot. He was 1 shot away from tying Charles Barkley's record of 10 makes without a miss in a game. What's the biggest key, do you think, to Jalen's kind of surge over the last few weeks?
Well, 2 things he does that's better than most people. He gets open.
Yeah.
He knows how to get open. That's number 1. Number 2, he does not take bad shots. He knows he got to get open to get that shot that he wants, and when he gets that shot, he knocks it down because he's a very confident shooter.
Really looking forward to your take on the game with Andy here coming up in just a few minutes. Thank you, Coach, very much. Auburn is a healthy team. That's always good news. This medical report, we like it when the medical report is quick because we still show love to our friends at East Alabama Health. Their team of first responders are proud to provide first aid care at every Auburn athletic event. Just a couple of minutes away from tip-off now. We'll take one final pregame timeout, and we'll come back and give you your starting lineups and the opening tip, the Tigers and Quakers from Neville Arena. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Hey Tiger fans, Auburn women's basketball tips off the new year and the Southeastern Conference season this Thursday, January 4th against Tennessee. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Central and tickets are available starting at just $8. The Tigers need your help in packing out Neville Arena. Visit aubtix.com and make your plans now to see the Tigers take on the Tennessee Lady Vols in Neville Arena this Thursday, January 4th at 7 p.m. Central. War Eagle!
With Vizzy's vibrant dual flavors, the vibe is yours to decide.
I'm thinking Vizzy Refreshingly Berry. A round of blackberry lemon at the bar?
Could be good. Maybe Vizzy Vibrantly Tropical.
You always say vibrantly tropical.
Come on, a cooler full of papaya passion fruit on the beach?
Oh yeah, that's a vibe. I'm down.
Vizzy Hard Seltzer. Flavor for every vibe. Naturally flavored with other natural flavors. Celebrate responsibly. 2023 Molson Coors Beverage Company. Milwaukee, Wisconsin flavored beer.
When you see the SEC student athlete, it's easy to picture the swing, the stance, the form. But look closer, and you'll see the heart, the brain, the clutch lab partner, the avid two-stepper, the pride of a hometown, and a little brother's hero. More than students, more than athletes. In the SEC, it just means more.
CB&S Bank has a long history of stability and a legacy of serving our community's needs for generations. You could say we know a thing or two about tradition. We've been family, community, and financially strong since we began in 1906. Being a team player is part of our culture. That's why at CB&S Bank, we are proud supporters and huge fans of Auburn basketball. Whoa, Regal, hey! Visit cbsbank.com today. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
We're counting down to the opening tip. Time to introduce the starting five.
Holloway crossover dribble. Once a screen from Cardwell, uses it. Down the lane, to the hole, up in. Top of the circle, Holloway, 3. Switch! Great ball movement!
Aiden Holloway, Charlotte, North Carolina, prolific prep.
Off the left side, Denver, Jones, 3. Yes!
All right.
Kicks it to the corner. Free ball, Denver, good! Oh, well played!
Denver Jones, Newmarket, Alabama, Boquerón High School.
Free throw line, Jalen. Head fake up with the left hand. Yes! Good play. Pass, Jalen. Open 3 ball. Switch!
Jalen Williams, Hunter, Georgia, Franklin County High School.
Rebound, Moore goes up and scores. Chris Moore with the putback. Don't look underneath. Moore with the two-hand. Underneath for Chris Moore. Up with a right hand. Yes!
Chris Moore, West Memphis, Arkansas, Academies of West Memphis.
Head fake at 3 by Broom. He champs it. A left-hand hammer by Janai against left wing Broom. 3 ball, Janai. It's good! Downtown. Ball underneath. Chris. Blocked by Broom. Yes! Blocked again by Broom.
Janai Broom, Plant City, Florida, Tampa Catholic.
The starting lineups have been presented by Great Southern Wood, makers of Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
Auburn is 10-2 on the season, ranked number 25 in the Associated Press poll, 24th in the coaches poll, 13 in the NCAA net, and Ken Pom has Auburn ranked number 8 in the country. Bruce Pearl in his 10th season at Auburn. His record is 183 and 113. In his 29th season overall, a record of 645 and 258. Before we get to the lineup for Penn, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. Penn is 8-6 on the season, coached by Steve Donahue in his 8th season. A record of 120 and 99 with the Quakers. 22nd season overall, the record is 320 and 313. Tyler Perkins at a guard. 6'4" freshman from Lorton, Virginia. 14.6 points, 5.7 rebounds, 1.7 steals. Sam Brown on one wing. 6'3" freshman from Lower Marion Township in Pennsylvania. 11.4 points, 3.6 rebounds. George Smith, a 6'4" junior from Salem, New Hampshire. 4.6 points, 3.4 rebounds. Andrew Laskowski, a 6'6", 200-pound senior from Dallas, Texas, averaging 5.5 points, 3.4 rebounds. And on the inside, Nick Spinoso, 6'9", 240-pound junior from Port Washington, New York. Kellenberg Memorial High School, averaging 10 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 3.4 assists. Again, this ball club does not have their leading scorers. Matter of fact, it may be a while before they get Clark Slackert back. They are missing 17.4 points, 2.9 rebounds, and 3 assists per game, and a senior who was shooting 48% and had 36 threes this season. He rolled his ankle early in the game on Saturday at Houston and is expected to be out for quite some time. He is in warm-ups and has a boot on that injured ankle. So Auburn tonight with the home white uniforms, tops and bottoms, blue numerals, orange lettering, or blue numerals and lettering, orange trim. Penn, which came from Houston, here as a matter of fact. They've been here for a couple of days before they head back home to start Ivy League play. Penn in the all-black tops and bottoms tonight with white numerals and lettering and the red trim here today. The officials, Pat Adams, Barrett Ramanan, and Tony Chiazza, the 3 Southeastern Conference officials that will call tonight's ball game. All right, Penn does not have arguably their best player tonight. How do they try and overcome a veteran and a senior and a very good shooting guard? And they won't have him here tonight, Sonny Smith.
That's hard to say. Are they going to slow the game down more, pass it around to get time off the clock and take shots, or are they going to rush it down and try to get quick shots? I don't know how they're going to react to the loss of the best player that they got. And you have to see how that happens early. We'll know real early.
With Slackert, Auburn would have still been a much deeper team. Without him, tonight. Auburn is, well, that much more of a deep team tonight. And as we have seen this season, Sonny, there's no drop-off between Auburn's first 5 and the second 5 that are coming on the floor.
This is a team that you can come off the bench and not lose anything, and sometimes you gain something. And if you can get it in a situation where we don't lose something every time somebody comes in, then you got a good basketball team.
In spite of a win, Auburn did not play particularly well in the final game before Christmas. That was Alabama State. But boy, Auburn came out with a vengeance against Chattanooga on Saturday. At both ends of the floor, just dominated play inside and out, and Auburn looking for that similar type atmosphere, that similar type performance here tonight against Penn as it gears up for the Southeastern Conference, which starts at 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have a drop-off if our bench plays well. If somebody's lacking a little bit, somebody comes off that bench and picks it up, then you're ready to go. And I'm looking forward to the start of this league season.
Nick Spinoso and Janai Broom tip it up, and it is won by the Penn Quakers. Sam Brown running the point, drifts out to the left sideline, picked up by Holloway. Bounce pass to Spinoso, top of the circle. Spinoso, right-hand dribble, kicks it onto the wing, down the lane, Smith drives to the hole, high-arching shot, may have been blocked, rebounded by Broom, up the sideline to Aiden Holloway. Across midcourt, crossover dribble. Backs it out with the left-hand dribble between the circles.
They're playing man.
Holloway with 18 to shoot.
It's not pressure man, Andy.
At the top, it's Broom outside the arc. Back to the top for Holloway. Shot clock at 9. Now Jones, Denver at the top, 3, good.
That was a down screen away from the basketball, bringing him to the ball. If he can set his feet, he's great at doing that.
Nice curl, and Buddy, he knocked it home. 3-0 Auburn on top. 19:07 in the first half of play. Spinoso at the left wing. Tries to drive on Broom. Brings it out to the top to the right wing for Brown. To Spinoso inside the circle, right side of the key. Left-hand dribble against Broom. Backs him down. Head fake once, twice, goes up, missed it. Rebound Janai, his second rebound of the night. Ahead, it's Holloway. Top of the circle. Head fake. Drives down the left side. Hits Broom at the top. He'll pop a 3. Yes!
When he's making that shot, he makes our offense so much better. Give us the outside shot by the big guy.
6-0 Auburn on top. 18:34 in the first half of play. Perkins walks it across midcourt. Left side for Spinoso. Picks up the dribble. Wants to get rid of it. Needs to get rid of it. Does to the left wing for Smith. Picked up and a foul by Moore. Got a little too close, did Chris, and got him with the body. First foul of the ball game for either team.
We're trying to keep them from reversing the basketball. They're having a little bit of trouble with that, and it's also making them shoot just a little bit quicker, I think, than they want to.
Smith will trigger at the left sideline, down near the Auburn bench. Still looking, and he ran out of time. 5 seconds.
Our defense on out-of-bounds plays, side out-of-bound, under the basket is as good as anybody in the country.
6-0 Auburn, 18:23 to go in the first half. Auburn basketball following the turnover by Penn. Holloway, right wing Chris Moore, top of the circle for Williams. Left wing Denver Jones, outside the arc. To Jalen, around the perimeter comes to Aiden Holloway. 18 to shoot for the Tigers. Holloway guarded by George Smith. Near the right hash in front of the bench. Get the screen, free throw line. Great pass underneath, and Broom slams it with 2 hands.
High pick and roll. You get that. If you get that early in the game, boy, it's a big time play.
Sun South drive of the game. Sun South John Deere, preferred tractor of the Tigers. Find your local dealer at sunsouth.com. 8-0 Auburn on top. Spinoso at the right wing. Drives on Broom down the lane. Goes up and he scores with the left hand.
They keep the floor spread real wide. We're gonna have to give some help a little bit on those drives.
Auburn on top. 8-2. Broom another 3. Yes!
We're setting high pick and rolls and popping a guy out away from the roll, and he's wide open for a 3-point shot.
Auburn hasn't missed from the field, 4 of 4. And Broom has 9 points already. Knocks the ball away into the backcourt. Diving is Moore. Ball is loose. Moore ties up the Tyler Perkins, and the arrow will go to Auburn with 17:15 to go in the first half of play. And Auburn goes to its bench. Chady Johnson, Chad Baker-Mazara in, Jalen Williams, and Chris Moore come out for the Tigers.
Andy, Chris Moore's dive after the ball is incredible. Gets everybody going.
11-2 Auburn, 17-15 first half of play. Chaney will trigger for the Tigers. near the Penn bench on the sideline, into the backcourt for Holloway. Left-hand dribble brings it top of the circle. Holloway passes and ball deflected. Nicely played by Penn. And Laskowski across midcourt for the Quakers. To Sam Brown. Baseball pass left side for Spinoza. Outside the arc. Left side of the key. Gets the ball at the top. Perkins for three. No. Long rebound, Broom. Janai, one dribble ahead for Holloway. Aiden, pull up three ball. Off the left side, missed. And it goes out of bounds. He is saying that ball was tipped, but to no avail. Out of bounds, and Penn will get it.
We're giving them only one shot. We're also trying to keep them from reversing the basketball. That takes them out of that passing and cutting offense that they run.
K.D. Johnson brings his energy in. Denver Jones sits down. 16:48 in the first half. Auburn on top, 11-2. Right-hand dribble, Sam Brown brings it up the floor, greeted by K.D. At midcourt, Brown off the left side for Perkins. Hands the ball right back to Brown at the sideline. Right in front of Bruce Pearl, coaching there. At the top, it's Perkins. Tries to drive on Holloway, cannot. Right side for Spinoza. Spinoza against Broom, inside the arc. 8 to shoot. Backs down. Kicks it to the corner. Left side three ball, missed. Reed ball, K.D. Johnson. K.D. on the break. Left-hand dribble. Kicks it to the top. Broom to the corner. Chad Baker Mazzara. In and out. Woo-hoo. And the rebound pulled in by Spinoza for Penn. Bounce pass ahead for Perkins. Pull up three ball right side, good.
Yeah, we just didn't get back in. There's no way you can say that we didn't do what we had to do, and we got to get better at that.
27-3 of the year for Perkins. 11-5 Auburn. 15:56 to go in the first half. Holloway, bounce pass. Mazzara, top of the circle. Chad inside the arc. 18-footer in the air. Switch.
They're playing man for man, and we're just playing them one-on-one now because they don't even try to keep us from reversing the basketball.
Auburn 5 of 7 from the field. Tigers up 13-5. Drive by Brown to the hole. Put it up, and he got it over Janai Broom.
This team's been there and done that. If you give them that kind of drive, they're going to hurt you.
13-7 Auburn on top. 15-26. Holloway, Broom at the top. Ball knocked away. There's a steal. And a drive by Smith to the hole, and he lays it in with the finger roll.
That'll wake you up right there. They're playing a man-for-man defense that's kind of sloughed off in the lane to keep us from driving. We can reverse the ball through the high post, or we can shoot from the high post.
13-9 Tigers. Broom between the circles. Picks up the dribble. Right wing for Holloway. Aiden with a screen from Broom. Right back to Janai. Drives off the glass. He didn't get it to fall, but he was fouled by Spinoza. And Janai will go to the line to shoot two after our first media timeout. 14:59 to go in the first. Auburn 13, Penn 9. First half tonight presented by Southern Union. Conveniently located just a few miles from Auburn, Southern Union offers classes that easily transfer to the university. Endless opportunities are right up the road. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
Damaging an underground utility can cause a lot more problems than you think. By causing a potentially avoidable damage to underground utilities, there's many scenarios that do not end well. To keep the gas, power, water, and internet running, using 811 to have your underground utilities marked is a critical piece of the damage prevention process, whether you're a homeowner or an excavator. It's free, it's simple, and it's the law. Visit al811.com for more information.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey there, Bob Baumhauer here. Baumhauer's Victory Grill is your big game headquarters all fall long. And with our new fall features, every day is game day at Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Try our pregame starters, including our homemade onion strings, always fresh hot lips, and our all-new Buffalo Dippin' Chicken appetizer. Our main events include incredible chicken, fish, and shrimp selections, always featuring local Alabama Gulf seafood. And don't forget our Sunday Blitz, 11 to 6. Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Legendary fun, legendary food.
Chick-fil-A is proud to present this broadcast of Auburn basketball. All Chick-fil-A locations in Alabama proudly support the Auburn Tigers. Eat more chicken and War Eagle with Chick-fil-A.
Tonight is the third of 3 straight road games for Penn. It opened at Ryder, continued at Houston on Saturday, and concludes tonight here at Auburn. Aiden Holloway, the outstanding freshman point guard for the Tigers, is averaging 5 assists per game. He already has, and that's 5 in his last 4 games, and he already has 4 assists here tonight.
And he's going to have a lot more than that. And if they're going to let Janiyah pop out at the top, I think they thought he could make that shot. He's making it now.
And he's at the line to shoot 2 for Auburn, fouled by Spinozo. His first foul of the contest. Auburn goes to its bench, brings in Trey Donaldson at the point. So the only starter out there for Auburn right now, tonight that is Janai Broome. And he's going to come out if he makes both of these free throws, or at least the second free throw, with Dylan Cardwell waiting to come in. Broome Jr. out of Plant City, Florida. Free throw is good. Goodness gracious.
He's off to a great start.
Boy, you're not kidding.
Well,
9 points on the day already for Janai.
I think they thought he could make that jumper stepping out at the high post, and he's shown them that he has.
His 2 3-pointers is already tied a career high. He bangs home the second free throw. 10 points for Janai. He'll get a seat on the bench. And Dylan Cardwell completes the second wave on the floor right now for the Tigers.
We're pressing to steal.
15-9 Tigers. Inbound comes to Smith. Hands back to Brown, who brings the ball up the floor against Chad Baker Mazzara. Brown wanted a screen from Smith, didn't quite get it. Now gets one from Spinozo. Inside the arc, backdoor, kicks it into the corner. 3 ball in the air, blocked off the feet of Holland. Here's Auburn up the floor. K.D. Johnson head fake at 3, shoots the 3, makes it!
Our defense is setting up great shots for us on our offense. We're defending extremely well in the half court.
18-9 Tigers on top, 14-22 on a counting clock in the first half. Spinozo off the left side, Smith. Back to Spinozo at the top. He'll pop a 3. Matt hadn't made one this year. Put it up, he missed it. Rebound to the floor. Out of there is Smith to the wing for Reese McMullen. Around the perimeter, left side, Brown. Spinozo drives on Cardwell. Spins to the hole, throws up an air ball. Rebounded by by Donaldson. Hands back. KD to the right wing. Donaldson pops a 3. Good.
We're hotter than a $2 pistol right now.
Woo!
I'm telling you, man.
21-4, 21-9 Tigers. 13-42 first half. Auburn 7 of 9 from the field, 5 of 7 from 3 to open the game. Brown on the wing. Dribbled it off of Mazzara and out of bounds.
I thought we might deny them from reversing the basketball. We don't have to. The pressure on the ball is so great, they can't reverse.
How hot is K.D. Johnson of late? 6 of his last 8 threes have come in the last 3 games for the Tigers. Jalen Williams back into the Auburn lineup. Perkins looking for an inbound. Bounce pass, gets the ball to Brown, or rather Leskowski to Perkins. Tried to drive on K.D. Johnson. Drives into the lane. Perkins picks up the dribble. Left side, 3 ball in the air. Holland, no good. Over the backboard and out of bounds.
We are defending as well as you can possibly. That we don't let them reverse the ball very well. We're putting great pressure on the basketball. They're unable to dribble and pass right now.
Auburn basketball, Tigers up 21-9, 13-16 in the first half. Trey Donaldson, Cardwell. Back to the top for Donaldson. Trey to the wing. Chad Baker Mazzara penetrates to the baseline. Pull-up jumper. He missed it long. And the rebound pulled in by Polanowski for Penn. Holland. Top of the circle for Walter. Walter, right wing. A drive by Holland against Jalen. Goes up, blocked by Jalen and out of bounds. Off of Holland. Auburn ball.
Our defense right now is outstanding. They can't reverse the basketball. We got great defense on the ball, so you can't do much better than that.
21-9, Tigers on top. 12:50 to go in the first half of play. Donaldson, Jalen, Baker Mazzara, Cardwell, K.D. Johnson. That's the Auburn 5 right now. Top of the circle, Cardwell. Around the perimeter, Williams to Chad Baker. Baker, left side, K.D. Johnson. Another 3 ball. Missed it off the right side. Walter gets the rebound for Penn. 21-9, Tigers on top. 12.5 to go in the first half of play. Top of the circle, Walter at 6'9". At the top, it's Perkins. Missed the 3. Rebound, Cardwell. Outlet for Donaldson. Up the floor, left sideline. At the left wing. Gets a screen. Step back at the top. Jalen will pop a three. Good.
I tell you,
11th, well put. 11th three of the year for Jalen. 24-9, Tigers on top. Auburn, 6 3-pointer of the first half. Walter at the top, picked up by Cardwell, reached in and got him. Or was that a timeout?
I think he called a time before we fouled him.
It was a foul on Dillon, and we've got a timeout. 11:59 to go in the first. Auburn 24, Penn 9. For every Auburn three-pointer, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services donates $25 to Coach Pearl's Outlive Cancer Initiative, benefiting local cancer patients and treatment centers. That's already 150 bones for Outlive tonight. Auburn on top, 24-9. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Presenting the all-new Aubie's Kids Club. Benefits include an exclusive Aubie-branded swag box or bag, t-shirt, membership card, access to exclusive Kids Club events, as well as free admission to non-conference baseball, softball, and women's basketball games. Members also get a monthly newsletter from Aubie, a special invitation to Aubie's birthday party, and a personalized birthday card. 2 membership options are available. Learn more and register at aubieskidsclub.com.
Introducing new boneless Whata Wings from Whataburger, tossed in honey butter, honey barbecue, sweet and spicy, or buffalo. Now, we know there are some people who are going to say these premium chicken tender bites are not real wings. And to that we say, so what? It's okay to be deliciously incorrect. Butterflies aren't made of butter, French fries are not from France. And your daddy's famous pork butt? Not actually butt. New boneless Whata Wings. Delicious? Yes. Correct? Who cares?
What a wing. What a burger, what a wing. What a wings.
We always picture the SEC student athlete for their speed, their vertical, their agility. But it's time we picture them for more. For their campus voice, their community outreach, and for the simple fact that 20 years later, they're still someone's pride and joy. More than students, more than athletes. In the SEC, it just means more.
Back at Neville Arena, Brad Law checking the Yellowwood scoreboard. That's brought to you by Great Southern Wood, makers of Yellowwood pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it. Illinois and Northwestern opened Big Ten play a week or so ago. Both won their openers. They meet tonight in Champaign. 9th-ranked Illini on top of the Wildcats by 10 in the early going, 22-12. They played about 8 minutes. And in the ACC, 14th-ranked Duke taking on Syracuse in Chapel Hill. The Blue Devils and Orange are tied at 9. They played 8 minutes in that contest as well. We've played 8 minutes and a second, and Auburn is up 24-9. As we send it back to the voice of the Tigers and the Hall of Fame coach, Andy Burcham and Sonny Smith.
Lear Berman checks into the lineup for Auburn, so the Tigers have gone 11 deep, less than 8 minutes into the first half tonight. Penn ball off the inbound into the backcourt. Reese McMullen got the ball to Spinoza. Spinoza is their leading assist man. He also leads the team in turnovers at 6'9". Polanowski, 3, right wing swish.
Well, they get their postman out high, try to drag your big people away from the goal, and it works real well. They can drive the basket better.
24-12, Tigers on top. Donaldson at the top of the circle. Wide open 3-ball. Yes.
Boy, he's feeling it. He's playing with so much confidence right now. Trey is a player.
Auburn 7 of 10 from 3 tonight. 27-12 Tigers. Spinoza outside the arc, picked up by Dillon. At the top, it's McMullen. McMullen tries to drive on K.D. Johnson. Picks it up, throws off the left wing for Smith. He drives into the lane to the wing for McMullen and a 3. No, barely drew iron. Rebound out of bounds to Auburn.
I think we might have got a little hand on that shot that was just taken. Our defense is outstanding right now. We're not stopping them from reversing, but we are putting pressure on every shot and every dribble.
Granted, this Penn team is playing without its best three-point shooter. They're shooting 39% from the three-point line this season. They're also going up against the third best three-point defense in the league at 29% in Auburn tonight, and Penn is 2 of 9 from 3. Williams pops out to the top with a pass for Donaldson. Shot clock at 15. Under 11 minutes to go in the first half. Auburn by 15. Trey at the top. Into the key. Left corner. Jalen. Back to the wing for Donaldson. Double team. Back to Jalen. He'll pop another three. In and out. Rebound tap. Saved by Berman. Oh, he was out of bounds.
That's the first time the ball has not been reversed and we took a bad shot. We have not done that tonight, and they forced us into that a little bit with good defense.
Denver Jones, Janai Broom back in for Auburn. So it's Donaldson, Berman, Jones, Williams, and Broom for the Tigers.
We're pressing man-to-man press. We don't double very much out of this.
And back off after the entry pass. Brown across midcourt, spins on Berman. Off the left side, Leor. Top of the circle, Polanowski to the wing for Perkins. Drives on Donaldson. 15-footer in the air, good.
You got to guard these folks now. They've been there and done that. They know how to drive you and back off and shoot the ball. A great play right then by Penn.
True freshman has 4 20-point games this season. 14 Auburn on top. Approaching the midway mark of the first half. Denver Jones another three. 30-14 Tigers at the 10-minute mark. At fake it three. Gets the three. Shoots and misses. Ball is saved, but out of bounds. Out of bounds. Perkins went after that loose ball, but he stepped on the end line, and Auburn gets it. Good hustle by Perkins. He just stepped out of bounds.
I think they can't stop us outside and inside. They're giving up a lot of shots now, and we're knocking them down.
Auburn's best this season was 14 threes against Indiana in Atlanta. Auburn has 8 already tonight. 9:46 in the first. Tigers up 30-14. Holloway. Jones had a three, didn't take it. Step back, 18-footer. Denver! Oh, rain it home, Denver Jones.
Denver is playing so well. He's playing with great confidence. Good off the dribble.
8 points for Denver Jones. 32-14 Tigers. 9:27 in the first half of play. Perkins across midcourt, left-hand dribble. Picked up by Denver. Off the left sideline, bounce pass out to the top, deflected back to Perkins. And now to Brown. Shot clock at 14. Off the left side, Spinoza gets pinned underneath the basket. Comes out the other side, shoots and misses. Rebound Perkins for Penn. Was an athletic rebound. Perkins with 16 to shoot. Bumps into Denver Jones 3 times. Backs him down. Left wing. Polanowski for 3. Knocked it home.
They don't take bad shots. They move the ball till they get somebody open and they shoot it.
Third three of the night for Penn. 32-17 Auburn. 8:46 in the first half. Jalen Williams, right wing Berman. Off the right side, ball deflected. Out of bounds, off of the back of the backboard, but it was thrown there by Spinoza, going for a steal. So Auburn keeps the ball. Penn to its bench.
Penn's defense.
Laskowski is in, and so is Cam Thrower.
Penn's defense is man for man on the ball. Everybody else slack off towards the lane, keep us some driving in there.
Inbound, Chris Moore down the right side of the lane, gets bumped and fouled. Chris went up with a left-handed score, but it came after the foul. The foul was called against Johnny Walter.
We've been really good on out-of-bounds plays. That's CPR. They're playing man for man on their out-of-bounds plays.
They called that against Smith, his first. Ball inbound and deflected and a foul. That's a break for Auburn because that was going to be a turnover, but Walter was called for that foul. It is his first. Third foul against Penn. Auburn's been whistled for 2.
I'm not a good referee tonight. I hadn't seen half these fouls. I got to get with the game.
Jalen Moore, right wing Aiden. Holloway, top of the circle, right wing for Moore. Chris, back to the top for Holloway. 13 to shoot. Down to 10 to shoot. Holloway between the leg dribble twice. Drives, kicks it to the corner. Chris Moore 3-ball. Didn't get it. Weak side rebound, Broom. Shot clock running down. Out to the top. Denver Jones gets off the 3 and missed it. And the rebound comes to Walter. Ahead to Perkins. Across midcourt for the Quakers. Around Denver Jones. Pull-up jumper, good.
Now, if they get a shot, they're not going to move the ball around. If they get a shot, they're going to take it. So we got to defend on the first side of the floor a little bit better.
13-point Auburn lead, 32-19, 7:52 in the first half of play. Walter leads Penn with 7 points. Right wing, Jalen Williams to Broom. Hands back to Denver Jones. Denver drives on Perkins, gets inside him, kicks it to the wing. Jalen for 3. Good.
When his feet's set, he can shoot from any distance that he wants to. He's a great shooter.
Out of Nahunta, Georgia, 35-19. 2 threes on the night for Jalen. Tigers on top. Perkins, Walter, outside the arc against Broom. Inside the arc, picks up the dribble. Bounce pass Smith to the top for Walter. Lefty three, didn't get it. Long rebound tap. And it's saved by Penn into the backcourt. And it was touched by Auburn. No, it wasn't. That's over and back on Penn. Waited for the whistle. It didn't come initially, did it? 7:08 to go in the first half. Auburn 35, Penn 19. Auburn basketball brought to you by East Alabama Health. With more than 80 physicians added in the past 5 years, they're growing their healthcare team to meet the growing needs of Auburn, Opelika, and the surrounding area. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
Take it from me, basketball season is a grind. That's why it's great to get away and recharge in my Ford F-150 truck. With available Pro Power on board, which lets me use F-150 as a mobile generator, I can enjoy the great outdoors while watching games and highlights on my flat-screen TV. Relaxation. Check out the official truck of the Auburn Tigers at your local Ford dealer and tell them Bruce Pearl sent you. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Some models, trims, and features may not be available and may be subject to change.
Hey, I'm Charles Barkley. Call for a Redmont and water at bars and restaurants throughout the great state of Alabama. Redmont Vodka, available at select ABC stores and package stores. Redmont Vodka is 8 times distilled, gluten-free, and is made from non-GMO corn. Looking to support a local business? Redmont Distilling is Alabama proud and minority owned. Learn more online at redmontdistilling.com.
It's the classic dilemma at Whataburger. You pick up your all-time favorite patty melt with 2 fresh all-beef patties, melted Monterey Jack cheese, grilled onions, and creamy pepper sauce. And just when you're about to dig into Whataburger's take on this delicious all-time classic, someone utters the dreaded words. Can I have a bite? Should you? Shouldn't you? Maybe you should just take a big bite so you don't have to answer. Ooh, glad that dilemma's over. The Whataburger patty melt, just like you like it.
Back to Neville Arena for more Auburn basketball.
7:08 to go in the first half. Auburn 35, Penn 19. Penn opened the game 4 of 8 from the field, but only 4 of 14 since. The Quakers are shooting 36% from the field at 8 of 22. Auburn 12 of 19 from the field, including 9 of 15 from 3.
Yeah, and it's not like they're giving us those threes. They're sinking man for man, and we're moving the ball so fast they cannot get back from the sink away from the ball. And we're burning them right now. I think they'll extend their defense out a little bit more now. We'll probably drive it a little bit.
We all know what happens when you can't get back from the sink.
Yes.
It's not good.
Not good.
7:08 in the first half. Auburn ball, 20 to shoot. Chaney Johnson in the lineup, along with Chris Moore, Denver Jones, Janai Broom, and Aiden Holloway.
You look at the game right now, we have not taken a bad shot. We actually shot quickly, but we're taking good shots almost every time down the floor.
And making them, too.
Oh, yeah, making better head-to-head.
Chaney will trigger down the left sideline. Denver Jones in that corner. He'll go to Holloway, though.
They appear to be extending. No, they're going to sink back into that sinking man-for-man situation.
Holloway, left wing, Denver Jones. Top of the circle for Janai. Right wing, Chris Moore. To the top for Holloway. 8 to shoot. Holloway at the point. 4 to shoot. Denver Jones goes baseline, drives to the basket. Good.
Denver Jones is becoming more aggressive offensively all the time.
10 points for Denver. Smith at the right wing. Top of the circle, Spinoza. Against Broom. Drives all the way to the hole. Through the lane to the right wing for Smith. Inside the arc. Down to the baseline. Through the lane. Reverse layup. Wild shot. Missed it. And the rebound to Janai. Up the sideline for Denver Jones. Pulls up at the right wing. Top of the circle, Janai. Left wing, Holloway. Aiden around Spinoza to the right wing. Left-handed pass, Chaney Johnson. 3 ball. Nope. Rebound, Spinoza for Penn.
They're trying to run a little bit, but try to pick up the pace just a little bit. It won't help them.
Spinoza inside the arc. Tries to back down Janai. Into the lane. 15 to shoot. Spinoza in the lane forever. Goes up. He got it. It bounced on the rim 3 times and fell through.
He's a tough guard. You might have to drop somebody down there and double up on him a little bit because he's bouncing the ball for 5 minutes.
5:45 in the first. 37-21, Tigers on top. Denver Jones, 3 ball straight away, didn't get it. He wanted a foul, didn't get it.
Yeah.
Here comes Perkins the other way for Penn. Perkins, left-hand dribble, picked up by Denver to Spinoso. Spinoso looked right, hands the ball there to Brown, down the lane, to the corner. 3 ball in the air. It's in and out. Rebound, Perkins underneath for Penn. Head fake once, twice, fade away, good.
They're going to get some second shots because they spread the floor so well. They make it a race for the rebounding. They can beat you on the race to get the rebound.
Perkins, 14.6 a game. He has 9 here in the first half. Trims the lead to 14. Chaney, left wing for Denver. Back to the top, Chaney. Now to Holloway between the circles. 5 minutes in the first half.
They're not playing a zone now. I think we're trying to recognize that as a zone.
Denver Jones drives and draws the foul, and Denver will go to the line to shoot 2 for Auburn.
I think Denver's being a little more aggressive tonight, don't you?
I agree with you, Sonny. That's a very astute comment.
Yeah, as they say in bad English, I came up with that a couple of times. And I come up with it 2 other times, I think.
Denver at the line to shoot 2. The foul was called against Tyler Perkins, his first.
Not many fouls in this game. Everybody's shooting it a little bit quick.
Free throw by Denver is good. It hit the iron but crawled over. That happens when you're shooting 93% from the line. Auburn has a team 73.8% from the charity stripe this season.
Denver has really been aggressive. He's looking to score more. He's looking to drive the ball to the basket. He's a very powerful young man.
11 points for Denver Jones. 4:53 in the first. Auburn up 38-23. Denver's free throw is good.
Now we press after made free throws, and we press to steal. And usually it's a man-for-man defense, but we will press.
You can press now. KD Johnson's in there. He replaced Denver Jones. He's Auburn's leading scorer with 12. 39-23 Tigers, 4:46 first half of play. Left wing George Smith, that is Ed Holland III. To Spinoso, top of the circle. Off the right wing against Dylan Cardwell. Drives Caldwell down to the lane. Goes up with a left hand, he didn't get it, and Dylan gets the rebound. Outlet Holloway, Auburn on the break. Baseball pass left side, KD Johnson. Had the 3, didn't take it. Now to Holloway at the top. 20 to shoot. Aiden shoots a 3. Switch.
Oh, my goodness.
His first point of the night. Make it 3. 42-23 Tigers. 4:14 the first half. 10 threes in the first half for Auburn tonight. Spinoso against Cardwell. Off the left side. Brown to Spinoso in the lane. Back door. Holland fouled hard by Cardwell. And Holland goes to the line to shoot 2.
They run everything through the post. They get it to the post, and they try to cut cutters along the baseline or sliding out high, and they hurt us with one just in.
Second foul on Dylan. Holland at the line to shoot 2. A junior from Friends Central High School in Philadelphia.
You could get hurt in the post area defending because they go through the post on everything that they do.
Holland's free throw, 67% this year, is good. Perkins comes out, so does Spinoza. As Walter at 6'10" checks back in on the low post. And he's joined by Sam Brown in the lineup. And Andrew Laskowski.
Pace has slowed down a little bit more to Penn's liking.
Holland makes the second free throw. He made both. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Auburn 42, Penn 25. Left wing KD Johnson drives to the hole. Off the glass, no, but a foul. KD went down hard. I think Polanowski will get called for the foul, and KD will shoot free throws after our final media timeout. 3:55 to go in the first half. Auburn 42, Penn 25. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Southern homes are particularly vulnerable to termites. In this climate, you need guaranteed protection. You need Cook's Pest Control and Centricon. Termites attack the Centricon stations, exposing themselves to an agent that eliminates their entire colony. Upgrade from old-fashioned liquid service to the proven protection of Centricon and Cook's Pest Control. Call Cook's today for a free evaluation.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie, Cook's Pest Control.
And we're
back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
Conecuh sausage is a fan favorite for tailgating, always great on the grill, and it's the official sausage dog and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork, their patented blend of seasonings, and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true southern flavor. Be sure to visit the Conecuh Gift Shop in Evergreen, Alabama, right off I-65 at exit 96. Enjoy a crowd-pleasing Conecuh sausage dog while watching the Tigers and make Conecuh part of your game day. Conecuh sausage since 1947, a real winner.
Brad Law, Neville Arena. Auburn in control here, 42-25, 3:55 to go before halftime. At halftime, we have your Conecuh Sausage halftime report, including updates from the top 25, where you got a couple of close games and several that are not. Conference play underway across most of the country. Big 10, Big East, Big 12's not yet in conference play. They will be this weekend, just like the SEC. One other SEC team in action tonight. Tennessee just blitzed Norfolk State. We'll give you the details from that game. Take a look around Auburn athletics, plus the stats from the first 20 minutes, all on the Conecuh Sausage halftime report. Right now, back to Andy Burcham and Coach Sonny Smith. Auburn on top 42-25 with 3:55 to go before the half.
Marlene DeVore passes along this nugget. Auburn, the sixth time that Auburn has made 10 threes in the first half of a game in the Bruce Pearl era. The most is 13 against South Alabama on December 4th, 2020.
Andy, we're playing a team that lives off assisted baskets. Now, that passing game, and we have taken that away to nothing. And we are getting points on assisted baskets.
First free throw missed by K.D. Johnson. The foul, by the way, was against Ed Holland III. It is his first, just the fifth against the Quakers. Auburn has been called for just 3. Second free throw made.
We're pressing full court, man-to-man.
Inbound, Laskowski, Perkins, and now to Brown, who bring the ball up the floor. Races forward to the left sideline. Top of the circle, Spinoza. Boy, his rest wasn't very long, was it? Perkins picked up by K.D., knocked it out of his hands, out of bounds.
This is a patent passing game type offense. It's run through the high post. If you guard the high post and he doesn't score, he's going to try to get it to somebody.
Perkins will trigger to Spinoza. That's the high post Sonny's talking about. Picks up the dribble. Picked up by Cardwell. Spinoza out to the top for Perkins. 6 to shoot. Perkins around his man, picked up Cardwell in the 3, put in a 3 and knocked it home, and was fouled by Cardwell, and that's the third foul on Dillon.
Dillon backed off thinking he wouldn't take a shot like that because he doesn't defend them that much out on the area out there, but he will take that shot, and he made that shot.
Timeout called. They're going to look.
They're going to look to see how aggressive that foul was. Is that what we're looking at?
Well, either that or they're going to look to see if it was a 3. I guess. I'm not sure.
I didn't see much aggression in that thing. He knocked his socks off of him, but that's not too bad.
It is the third foul on Dillon here in the first half.
He's always aggressive. He's always going. He's always playing aggressive, and he'll always be that way.
So is the question was he on the 3-point line when he made the shot? Is that what they're looking at?
I don't think it was an aggressive enough foul to be anything else but that.
Well, his left foot may have been on the line when he took the shot. I believe that's what they're looking at right now. He knocked it home. He's going to the line for a free throw. It will either be an opportunity for a 3 or 4-point play by Tyler Perkins.
Well, I was thinking in terms of an overly aggressive foul, but that did not. That's not the case.
Yeah, we saw the replay, and they're looking at whether his left foot was on the 3-point line or not.
We've kind of settled back now. We were running and gunning and having fun and taking away everything. The game has settled down to a Penn type pace, And I think we need to pick it up a little bit, and I think we will.
The review continues, and they're going to say it was a 2 by Perkins.
They could watch a movie with all the time they spent over there looking at that.
Gone with the Wind?
Gone with the Wind.
All right.
I always love those comedies, Gone with the Wind, you know.
Laurel and Hardy were not in Gone with the Wind.
Oh, I thought they were.
No.
I thought they were stars. Laurel was my favorite.
Yeah?
Yeah, Hardy talked too much. Like me.
No comment.
I left myself open.
All right, Perkins at the line, a chance for the and one.
This game has settled down to Penn's lacking. I think we need to get it, as they say in Roll Mountain, sped up.
Perkins' free throw is good. He's had a nice first half of basketball.
This
Perkins
game has
with
settled
12.
down. It's settled down to the slow pace. They like that, I'm sure.
Donaldson, left wing KD. Top of the circle for Williams. Chad Baker, Mazzara. Bounce pass, Broom, right side of the lane. Backs his man down to the lane with the left hand. He put it up, he got it.
He's playing so well now. He's playing with so much confidence. You cannot let him go to his left. He will burn you every time.
12 points for Janai Broom in the first. 45-28 Tigers. Smith at the right wing. Guarded by Donaldson, comes over the top of the screen. Ball knocked away. Donaldson with a steal. KD ahead, so is Broom. Donaldson drives to the hole, hangs, shoots, misses. Rebound out of there to Perkins for Penn.
They almost ran with that basketball, and they got to thinking, we don't do this.
Perkins, crossover, nicely done. Down the lane, head fake, got Broom off his feet, put it up, he didn't get it. Rebound tapped up, rebound by Broom. 6th rebound for Janai. Ahead, Trey Donaldson at the right wing. Maintains the left-hand dribble, looks to the bench, gets the call, 20 to shoot. Auburn up 45-28, 2:14 in the counting clock. Donaldson steps back, Williams, low post, Chad Baker, Mazzara. Fade away, good.
Chad is playing very good. He's aggressive offensively and looking to score.
Auburn shooting 60% from the field, and a timeout called by Penn to get Spinoso back into the lineup. 1:59 to go in the first half of play. Auburn 47, Penn 28. This is a 30-second timeout coming up at the half. Conecuh Sausage halftime report with Brad Law. Hey, no one gets you closer to the game than SiriusXM SEC Radio. Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through the regular season and into the postseason. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.us/SEC Radio 2023. Let me have that again. Again, SiriusXM.us/SEC Radio 2023.
I thought you was going to let me read that one.
No.
I was waiting on that no. I knew that no was coming.
Good to have you back tonight.
Oh, I'm glad to be here.
Glad you're feeling better.
Oh, I'm feeling really good.
Good.
We're playing so well, I'm getting better every by the moment.
Yeah, that's a nice tonic, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
47-28 Tigers, a minute 59 in the first.
I managed they got some illness over on that bench at Penn right now.
Sam Brown will trigger. And he has to throw it off of Baker Mazzara, who it hit Brown. It bounced directly off Mazzara inbounds, off of Brown out of bounds, and Auburn has it.
Boy.
Yep.
I've never seen a bad call look better.
6th turnover for Penn. Auburn with 2 turnovers in the contest. 47-28 Tigers, a minute 53 in the first. Williams, left wing, KD drives to the hole, hangs, shoots, no foul. Boy, he is so quick when he sees his lane to the basket.
Very rarely do we mention that, but if he can get a first step, he can go. He's about as quick as anybody in the league.
2nd foul on Perkins. And KD at the line to shoot 2 with a minute 50 to go in the first.
And the more he drives, the better we get.
First free throw, got it. 5 points off the bench for Kadarius Johnson. 48-28 Tigers.
I think Penn got the game slowed down, but it didn't help them. We're doing as well in the half court as we were on a run with steals.
Missed the second free throw. Spinoso rebounds for Penn. Auburn by 20. Minute 43 in the first. Laskowski across midcourt, hits Spinoso, top of the circle. Crossover dribble off the left side. Look for a backdoor, wasn't there. Hands to Brown on the wing. He'll pop a long three, didn't get it. Rebound comes to Perkins, mid lane. 18 to shoot for the Quakers. Perkins drives in the lane. 15-footer is up, it's in and out. Rebound Broom for Auburn, his 7th board of the night. Donaldson, no look. KD to the hole, no, but it was knocked out of his hand, out of bounds.
Oh, what a look! What a look ahead, though.
25 on the shot clock. Auburn ball out of bounds, baseline left. Jalen will trigger.
We're good on out of bounds plays right here.
Inbound Chad Baker Mazara didn't get there. Here's Perkins the other way for Penn. Ahead to Brown, put it up, blocked by KD. And KD called for the foul.
What a tremendous effort on a run from one end of the court to the other, and made a terrific block. He might have got a little bit of body.
Brown was going to go up and lay it in. KD would have none of that. A pretty good block, friends. That's a pretty good block by KD.
Yeah, there wasn't much body there, so what are you going to call a foul?
First foul against KD. And Brown is at the line for 2. Freshman out of Lower Merion Township in Pennsylvania. First free throw is long. At least 3 threes in 4 different games this season. He missed 4 games with an injury. One of 3 left-handers in the starting lineup tonight for Penn.
This is a team before injuries had 4 guys in double figures and 3 other guys playing extremely well. So this is not a bad basketball team we're playing here.
48-29 Tigers, a minute 6 in the first half after the made free throw. Right wing, Chad Baker Mazar drives to the hole with the left hand. Bat ball blocked, and it comes to Jalen. He'll pop a 3. Nope. And the rebound to Smith for Penn. Outlet McCullum across midcourt. McCullum picks up the dribble. Gets the ball in the center circle to Spinoso. Right hand dribble. Back to McMullen on the wing. Bounce pass to Spinoso at the free throw line.
Oh.
Bounce pass behind the back. Spinoso underneath for Laskowski, who put it in.
I used to throw that pass. That's the reason it took me 2 years to make the first team.
29 seconds in the first. Auburn 48, Penn 21. Game clock, shot clock about 7 seconds apart. 14 on the shot clock, where Trey Donaldson walks through the center circle along the midcourt.
We'll start with about 8 seconds to go.
And it's down to 6. Trey, screen from Williams. Back to Jalen. Drives to the hole. Tried to dunk it, missed it. Rebound, tap, and a breakaway. Brown to the hole. Blocked by Chad Baker Mazar, and a foul on Chad Baker Mazar.
Very aggressive play. Not a bad foul. That was not an overly aggressive foul. That was just a great block.
Got him with a little body. I think the block itself was clean, but
yeah,
there's plenty of body to go with it. And Brown back at the line to shoot 2. He's had 2 breakaways, and both times somebody has caught him and fouled him and blocked him. First free throw missed. 3.1 seconds to go in the first half. Auburn wants a timeout.
What's the deal here?
I'm not certain. Were they over the line? That was a lane violation on the free throw attempt, I guess. Well, I'm not certain. Now let me just
tell you. I don't know. How's that sound?
I don't either, Sonny. I'll be honest. The officials have gone to the review, and I don't know if they're looking to see if someone was in the lane early. Is there a technical that's been called? A timeout? Both teams are at their benches.
I don't think it's anything to do with it with overly aggressive play.
Well, it was a shooting foul.
I think
they
just looked to see if they got the right guy.
Oh, did they have the wrong guy at the line?
They pointed at the guy. They pointed to the bench now, and they're talking to the coach about it.
Brown's the one that shot it.
Was he the one that got fouled?
He was the one that was fouled, yes.
Well, that's right then.
His free throw was missed.
Must have had something to do with the foul that we're shooting a technical, looks like.
Chad Baker-Mazara at the line to shoot the technical foul.
What?
It was a hard foul by George Smith.
Well, all those Smith people, we will block your shot with our body.
Just say it, Bradford.
All right. A dead ball, Class A technical foul on Smith. Unnecessary play after the free throw.
Baker-Mazara missed the first. He gets the second free throw. And now Brown will shoot the second free throw back here, right?
That's like trying to clean up a game is not dirty.
The foul was against George Smith, his second, I guess. Or did they call it against Brown?
I don't know. But the concession stand's going to have to wait.
Smith was called for the foul, his second. All right.
What happened?
All right, so Brown now will shoot the second free throw. What's goofy is the foul was called on a shooting foul. He was going to get a second foul. There wasn't going to be a rebound.
Well, no concession stand yet.
Nope. Wait just a minute to get your Conecuh sausage halftime.
Oh, I love Conecuh sausage.
Yeah, you're not the only one. 3.1 seconds to go in the first half. Auburn 49, Penn 31. Brown drove underneath the basket, was fouled as he missed the shot. It was blocked by Baker-Mazara. Brown's first free throw was missed. A flagrant foul was called on George Smith. Chad Baker-Mazara went to the Auburn free throw line, made one of two. And now we're awaiting the second free throw by Sam Brown.
Now they're trying to hunt somebody else to blame it on. I think it's going to be Baker, but
and now Brown will go to the free throw line with nobody there. And his free throw is good. And now Auburn will get the ball. So Auburn full length of the floor to go, 3.1 seconds in the first half.
Well,
and
I'd like to know what happened. Took 5 minutes to explain, and we still don't know.
To midcourt, Chad Baker-Mazara down the sideline, and he's fouled with 1.6 seconds in the first half.
He might have got hurt there.
And George Smith just picked up his third foul with 1.6 seconds.
They cannot afford to get in foul trouble.
No.
They're down a man.
And that puts Auburn at the free throw line for a one and bonus. And it's Chad Baker-Mazara with 1.6 seconds. Smith comes out. They can't afford to get his fourth foul.
It might sound crazy, but this game is like Penn wants to play it right now. There's no up tempo. It's from one march from one free throw line to the other.
First free throw by Chad Baker-Mazara, good. Auburn 50, Penn 32. And now Auburn backs everybody off of the lane as Mazara will shoot the free throw with nothing but Penn accompanying him. The lefty, free throw, good.
His free throw is looking so good.
From behind midcourt, shot is up and banked off and missed by Reese McMullen. An entertaining first half of play. Auburn shoots 55% from the field, 53% from three. And the Tigers looking for their 52nd consecutive non-conference home win, leads at the break. Auburn 51, Penn 32. Time now for the Conecuh Sausage Halftime Report. The pride of Calhoun County. Here's Bradford T. Law.
That Conecuh sausage just had a little extra time to sizzle in the pan or on the grill, and that's just fine. But let's very quickly clean up what happened. Pat Adams came over and explained to our friends Tom Hart, Dane Bradshaw on the TV telecast that they made an administrative error because it was a dead ball foul on Smith for Penn. What should have happened was they shot both free throws here, then Auburn gets its free throw and the ball. Instead, they broke it up and they came down and let Auburn shoot the free throw, and then they had to come back and finish the Penn free throw try before Auburn ultimately got the ball. So the call was the dead ball, unnecessary Class A technical foul on Penn, but the way they administered that technical foul was an officiating error. They admitted it, explained it to the coaches. The coaches were fine with it, and there was no more drama. As it is, Auburn on top 51-32, and we'll begin with a check of the Yellowwood scoreboard. One other SEC game that was played earlier tonight, and that was 5th-ranked Tennessee taking Norfolk State apart in Knoxville. 87-50, the final there. The 5th-ranked Volunteers moved to 10-3 on the season. They put 3 in double figures, led by Zakai Ziegler. He had 17 points, added 4 assists to go with it. Tennessee forced 22 turnovers in this game and scored 23 points off of those turnovers. Volunteers built a 25-point halftime lead and then cruised in the second half to their 10th victory of the season. Elsewhere, top 25 action outside the SEC tonight. Number 9, Illinois hosting Northwestern, and the Illini are up big at the half, 46-29. Also at the half in ACC play, number 14, Duke, playing host to Syracuse. The Blue Devils with a 2-point edge at the break there, 35-33. And outside of conference play, number 18, Baylor, taking on Cornell. That's a 10-win Cornell squad, and they're getting late. 6 minutes to go in Waco. The Bears lead 84-70. Finals from earlier today. Top-ranked Purdue got another 20-point game from Zach Edey, 23-12, to beat Maryland 67-53 in front of a sparse squad in College Park. Elsewhere, 4th-ranked UConn, a big winner over DePaul in Big East action, 85-53. In the ACC, it was number 8 North Carolina going to Pittsburgh and winning 70-57. Number 21 Wisconsin took care of Iowa 83-72. And Florida Atlantic got pushed by East Carolina in the American Conference opener for both of those schools tonight in Boca Raton, 79-64, though ultimately the Owls pull away to beat the Pirates by 15. Here at the half, our score, Auburn on top by 19 over Penn, 51-32. Before we move further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly. Well, after the holiday break, the athletic calendar is starting to pick back up. We'll give you the details on an Auburn Athletics report when we continue. 51-32, Tigers on top of the Quakers here at Neville Arena. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
1907. Auburn had no paved roads, no local newspaper, a few automobiles, very little electricity or indoor plumbing, and one bank, Auburn Bank. For all these years, we've had a part in shaping and serving Auburn, Opelika, and East Alabama, a steadfast partner to our customers, meeting financial needs at just the right times. How do we know our community so well? Because we've grown up together. Auburn Bank, champions of you. Member FDIC, online at auburnbank.com.
Southeastern Industrial Contractors offers the path to a productive and successful career for hard workers of all ages, especially young people looking to jump straight into the workforce. Southeastern Industrial Contractors is now hiring for great-paying skilled trade positions. Managing partner Derek Harville is a proud Auburn University graduate with deep roots in the community. Give him a call at 334-209-6355 to learn more. Southeastern Industrial Contractors, 334-209-6355.
Need great gifts for your family, friends, clients, and colleagues? You have to try Buff City Soap. Their soap, oils, body butters, bath bombs, candles, wax melts, and laundry soaps are delightful. Pick from a variety of handmade goodies with plant-based ingredients that delight your skin and smell wonderful. See partywithbuff.com to schedule your party or visit buffcitysoap.com to check out their many alternatives. Try the free short-term parking at the 320 West Magnolia Avenue building in downtown Auburn and fall in love with Buff City Soap.
Four Seasons Federal Credit Union. Homegrown and never owned.
Four Seasons Federal Credit Union is offering a 7-month CD at an annual percentage yield of 5.64% and a 13-month CD at an annual percentage yield of 5.38%. Four Seasons Federal Credit Union is the financial institution for you. This promotion is for new deposits only with a $2,500 minimum. Membership eligibility required. Accounts are federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration. Contact us for more details.
Inside Neville Arena, Auburn on top of Penn in the final non-conference game before SEC play opens Saturday at Arkansas. Auburn on top 51-32. Brad Law with more of the Conecuh Sausage halftime report. And it's time to take a peek at Auburn athletics. A busy week as the calendar starts to pick back up. First of all, diving. Auburn's diving squad will be in action in Knoxville at the Tennessee Diving Invitational. That gets underway at 10:30 tomorrow morning and runs through Thursday. And on Friday, over the weekend, swimming and diving underway against Georgia here at home. More information on that at auburntigers.com or the Auburn app. Auburn Gymnastics also opens its season this weekend out at the 8-team Las Vegas Super 16 Challenge. So it'll be Auburn on Saturday will open up the Super 16 Challenge in a 4-squad meet against Alabama, UCLA, and Cal. And that is going on Saturday out in Las Vegas. A tremendously talented squad for Jeff Graba and company. They have 5 home competitions this year, and tickets are sparse. They're scarce, rather. And so go to auburntigers.com and aubtix.com if you want to make an Auburn Gymnastics meet at home this year. But they'll open things up late out in Las Vegas this weekend at the Super 16 Challenge. Thursday night here at Neville Arena, the Auburn women's basketball team opens SEC play against Tennessee. Coach Jay's team has won 8 straight contests. They took care of North Alabama. Really strong effort in the third quarter, and that's becoming a trend for this team this season as they turned what was a 3-point halftime game into a 20-plus point victory here at Neville Arena. 8 straight wins for the Tigers. Auburn and Tennessee Thursday night, 7 Central. Make sure that if you're close by, you are here inside Neville Arena to cheer on the Tigers in that game. Down the line on the network Thursday night, we will have Tiger Talk at 6 Central, like normal, but we'll do it from Neville Arena. So we'll preview that game, and we'll give you a sense for things as the crowd files in ahead of Auburn and Tennessee in the women's SEC opener here Thursday night. This look around Auburn athletics is presented by Auburn Bank, champions of you. Here the men lead Penn 51-32. At the break, we'll take a look at the numbers from the first 20 minutes of basketball when the Conecuh Sausage halftime report continues in a moment.
Conecuh Sausage is a fan favorite for tailgating, always great on the grill, and it's the official sausage dog and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh Sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork, their patented blend of seasonings, and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true Southern flavor. Be sure to visit the Conecuh Gift Shop in Evergreen, Alabama, right off I-65 at exit 96. Enjoy a crowd-pleasing Conecuh Sausage dog while watching the Tigers and make Conecuh part of your game day. Conecuh Sausage, since 1947, a real winner.
This is the moment you've been waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our home.
When you step onto the court and into the spotlight. The moment to show that hard work and long days pay off. Because when that final shot leaves your hands and we leave our seats, that powerful moment connects us all.
Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
Power for a better Alabama.
With Vizzy's vibrant dual flavors, the vibe is yours to decide.
I'm thinking Vizzy Refreshingly Berry. A round of blackberry lemon at the bar?
Could be good. Maybe Vizzy Vibrantly Tropical.
You always say vibrantly tropical.
Come on, a cooler full of papaya passion fruit on the beach?
Oh yeah, that's a vibe. I'm down.
Vizzy Hard Seltzer. Flavor for every vibe. Naturally flavored with other natural flavors. Celebrate responsibly. 2023 Molson Coors Beverage Company. Milwaukee, Wisconsin flavored beer.
Don't you mean fa la 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 la?
Nope, we're shaking things up.
Whatever you say.
Shake things up this season at the Toyotathon sales event. Lease a new 2024 Toyota RAV4 LE for $339 a month for 24 months, plus $500 holiday bonus cash. Toyota, let's go places. Offer valid through January 2nd, 2024. Well-qualified lessees with approved credit through Southeast Toyota Finance. 3638 due at signing. No security deposit with select equipment. $350 disposition fee. Excludes tax, tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
Holloway guarded by George Smith. Near the right hash in front of the bench. Gets a screen. Free throw line. Great pass. Underneath and Broom slams it with 2 hands.
High pick and roll. You get that. If you get that early in the game, boy, it's a big-time play.
Janai Broom hit threes and high-percentage shots like that in the first half, leading Auburn with 12 points. He shared the team lead in scoring with Denver Jones. Each had a dozen. in the first half of play. Auburn leads Penn 51-32 as the Tigers make their way back onto the floor here at halftime at Neville Arena. The look at the halftime numbers are brought to you by the Alabama Department of Public Health. Don't wait, vaccinate. Protect yourself and others by staying current on all recommended vaccines. Visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM. Auburn shot better than 55% in the half, 16 of 29. The Tigers were 10 of 19 from long range for almost 53%. Sixth time under the tutelage of head coach Bruce Pearl that the Tigers have made 10 threes or more in the first half of a game. And at the free throw line, Auburn got there 12 times. They were 9 of 12 at the free throw line in the half. Penn was 12 of 32 shooting. That's under 38%. Quakers just 3 of 14 from 3 at 21%, and they made 5 of their 7 free throw tries. Rebounding, Auburn and Penn were equal at 17. They had a couple of more offensive rebounds, and as a result, Penn has a 5-0 lead in second chance points. But all those other team numbers are fairly insignificant because of how well Auburn has shot the three in the first half of this game. 10 of 19, that's your difference in the ball game. Good shots, knocking down shots. The Tigers did that. Individually, we mentioned Broom and Jones with 12 points apiece. Broom, the team's leading rebounder. He had 7 to go with his 12 points. 7 points for Chad Baker-Mazzara, 6 for Jalen Williams, 6 as well for Trey Donaldson, 5 for KD Johnson off the bench, 3 for Aiden Holloway, and 4 assists and just 1 turnover in the first 20 minutes of basketball. Tyler Perkins, the freshman for Penn, led them in scoring. He's averaging 14.5 per game, but without their leading scorer available tonight, he has picked up the slack. He scored 12. Nobody else for Penn with more than 6 in the first half. It all adds up to a 19-point halftime lead. Once again, your score on the Conecuh Sausage Halftime Report: Auburn 51, Penn 32.
You've been listening to the Conecuh Sausage Halftime Show. Make Conecuh Sausage part of your game day. Still family owned and made in Evergreen, Alabama since 1947. The second half is 2 minutes away. This is the Auburn Sports Network. Live sports radio, bringing you inside Neville Arena for all the action of men's and women's basketball game day with no delay. Every dunk, block shot, and steal, plus all the analysis from our Hall of Fame coaches, all with no delay. $25 new or $10 to reprogram the one you already have. Also, use it for every broadcast of home baseball and softball games this spring, all with no delay. With live sports radio, presented by Alpha Insurance.
Hey, it's Amanda, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is that they're so easy for the holidays. They're warm and flavorful. It's always the crowd pleaser. When I put down a nugget tray, everyone is happy.
Hey, this is Brian, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is the joy that it brings to me and everybody around me during the holidays. They're warm, juicy, and delicious.
Cater the holidays with Chick-fil-A today. Available on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
This is the moment you've been waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our home.
When you step onto the court and into the spotlight. The moment to show that hard work and long days pay off. Because when that final shot leaves your hands and we leave our seats, that powerful moment connects us all.
Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
Power for a better Alabama.
Hey, I'm Charles Barkley. Call for a Redmont and water at bars and restaurants throughout the great state of Alabama. Redmont Vodka, available at select ABC stores and package stores. Redmont Vodka is 8 times distilled, gluten-free, and is made from non-GMO corn. Looking to support a local business? Redmont Distilling is Alabama proud and minority owned. Learn more online at redmontdistilling.com.
Welcome back to Neville Arena. Auburn 51, Penn 32. Quakers will have the ball to open the second half of play. Along with Sonny Smith, Brad Law, I'm Andy Burcham. We'll be back here Thursday, by the way, for Tiger Talk. We're going to be back at Neville Arena in advance of the SEC opener for Auburn women's basketball. The Tigers taking an 8-game win streak into conference play, hosting Tennessee Thursday night at 7. Our coverage begins with Tiger Talk starting at 6. Bruce Pearl will join. We'll also talk Auburn track and field with Leroy Burrell on Tiger Talk Thursday. And then Auburn men open SEC play on Saturday at Arkansas. Pregame coverage starts at 12:30 from Bud Walton Arena, where they're expecting a possibility of snow this weekend. Randall Dickey joins me on the call along with Brad Law on Saturday. 51-32 Tigers. Penn ball to open the second half. The inbound to Perkins in the backcourt. Works on Denver Jones across midcourt. Left wing for Brown. Brown, baseball pass to the top for Smith. Left wing for Brown. 18 to shoot. Spinoza inside the arc. Give and go to Brown. Drives to the hole and scores.
That's a passing game play. Pass and cut. Postman making most of the big passes. That was a great basket by them.
51-34. Tigers on top. Just the start of things in the second half. Denver Jones underneath. Double team. Whip around pass, and it comes to Moore, who drives to the hole and jams it.
I don't know who gets the assist, but I'd give two people one on that one.
Well, the pass wasn't intended for Chris, but it came to Chris, and he made the most of it. 53-34 Tigers, 19-12 second half. Spinoza spins, tries to drive on Broom. Brings it back out to the top to Smith. Drives to the hole. Reverse layup. Yes, and a foul on Janai Broom. And Penn is at its first two driving shots of the second half of play. Foul against Janai.
All right, now we'll have to pick it up now. We're making a couple of substitutions now because we didn't really get after it defensively.
They called the foul on Holloway, who comes out, not Broom. Holloway out, Donaldson in. I think Aiden got beat twice to the hole. Free throw from Smith, he missed it. Rebound tapped up, and it's corralled by Janai to trade Donaldson up the floor. 53-36 Tigers. 18:55 to go in the second half of play. Donaldson at the top, gets a screen from Broom. Drives to the free throw line. 18-footer tray, didn't get it. Rebound tapped up by Broom. Rebound Spinoza for Penn. Outlet up the sideline to Perkins, right side. Perkins drives on Denver, who tried to get in his way. He did get in his way, and he was called for the foul, his second, or his first.
We're starting the second half kind of slow here, offensively and defensively. They're going to go through their postman to run their passing game, which is a pass and cut type offense, and we got to be ready to guard that.
53-36, inbound Spinoza in the backcourt. Around Broom, across midcourt, top of the circle. Drives on Moore to the wing. Smith to Perkins on the top. 14 to shoot. Perkins a screen. Auburn switches off. Perkins shoots the three over Moore. Didn't get it. Rebound saved by Broom, or rather by Jones, but it comes right to Laskowski, who banked it in. 6-2 run to start the second half for Penn. 53-38 Tigers.
Both teams playing man. They're playing a sinking type of man.
Jalen Williams double team to the top for Broom. Janai drives, and ball knocked out of his hand. And here is Penn the other way. Spinoza at the top, picks up the dribble inside the arc. Hands back to Brown. Sam down the lane. Shot over Broom is good.
All right, they came out of the dressing room ready to play. Now we got to get ourselves ready to play.
8-2 run by Penn in the second half. Cut the lead to 13. 17-36 second half. Williams at the wing. Moore at the top. Broom. Janai hands to Holloway. Or rather to Donaldson. He missed the three. Rebound Spinoza for Penn. A three here cuts the lead to 10.
Two quick shots by us. We could get a better shot.
Spinoza backs in on Broom, patches the ball away, and knocks it out of bounds.
They do everything through their post player. They get it to him. If he can make a play, he does. If he doesn't, he tries to hit a cutter.
Jalen Williams comes out, and Chaney Johnson is in for Auburn at the 4. 53-40. Auburn's gone over 2 minutes without scoring.
Yeah, we got to look for a better shot.
Penn underneath. On the wing, Spinoza to Perkins. Perkins is wide open for a three. He missed it. Long rebound, Donaldson up the right sideline for Auburn. Off the left wing, Denver Jones three. Nope. Rebound tapped out. It comes to Trey Donaldson.
Now their defense is man, but it's a sinking type man. They want to have 2 foot of paint all the time. It's most people.
Donaldson, Broom, Denver Jones on the curl. Step back 3, Denver, nope. Rebound tapped, it comes to Cheney. Head fake, puts it up, didn't get it. Rebound tapped, it's Denver to Donaldson. Bounce pass, Broom to the hole, yes!
What a beautiful pass. Great team play. Movement of the basketball is good.
Auburn had gone nearly 2.5 minutes without scoring. 55-40 Tigers, 16-22 second half. Brown, right wing against Moore. Left-handed pass, Perkins, top of the circle. Down to Brown in the left corner, 3. Got it.
I tell you, they're out of the dressing room ready to play. We got to get ready to play. They're going to make a game out of this. You don't want it to be a half-court game.
Brown has 9 points in the second half alone. Auburn's lead is 12, 55-43. Janai, head fake at 3, drives on Spinoso. Left side to the baseline, double team there. Passes to Chris Moore, drives into the lane. Now Broom, 3-ball left corner, short. Rebound Brown, they can cut the lead under double figures here. A 3-ball would cut the lead to 9. Brown between the rings. Spinoso has to run down the pass almost at midcourt. Working on Janai. He leaves for Perkins. 10 to shoot for Penn. Perkins penetrates to the hole. Through the lane. Fade away from 5. Missed it. Rebound Perkins again.
They're
to the wing. 3-ball Brown. No. Rebound Leskowski.
2 second shots in a row. We're blocking out, not going to the board either way.
Smith to Spinoso. 10 to shoot. Drives on Broom. Underneath the basket. Pin goes up. No, but he's fouled by Janai.
That was not a foul. That's one that maybe I fouled him. We are not ready to play. We've got to get going. Timeout because of that.
Auburn has been outscored 11-4 in the second half. Penn has cut the lead to 12, 55-43. 15:04 to go in the second half. War Eagle Plus is here. Sign up for the new streaming video and content platform for Auburn Athletics, offering fans an insider's look into student athletes and coaches on the Plains. For more information and to sign up, visit WarEaglePlus.com. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
This is the moment you've been waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our home.
When you step onto the court and into the spotlight. The moment to show that hard work and long days pay off. Because when that final shot leaves your hands and we leave our seats, that powerful moment connects us all.
Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
Power for a better Alabama.
Don't miss out on limited time appliance deals during the closeout event at Lowe's. For a limited time, get up to 35% off select major appliances. Plus, get an additional 20% off in-store clearance appliances. Hurry, these deals are too good to last long. Shop in-store or online today because Lowe's knows deals. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 12/28/23 through 1/3/24. Selection varies by location while supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
Pizza's here. Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Alabama Power is proud to present this broadcast of Auburn basketball. Alabama Power. Power for a better Alabama.
Auburn has been outscored 11-4 in the second half by Penn. The Tigers 2 of 8 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. Penn, on the other hand, 5 of 9 from the field and 1 of 3 from 3.
And I believe they're out rebounding us right now.
Out rebounding Auburn, 23-22. They've done it primarily in the paint. Talking about the scoring, outscoring Auburn 22-10. Cardwell in, Broom is out. Spinoso at the line with a chance to cut the lead to 10 right here.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing where their discipline put us to sleep. We didn't come out really charged up, ready to get after them start the second half. their style of play fit right into that.
Spinoso, a 51% free throw shooter, makes his first.
And they run everything through him.
He has 5 points and 5 rebounds on the night. It's an 11-point Auburn lead with 15:04 to go in the second half.
All right, now we were freewheeling. We got to look for a good shot down this time down. It doesn't have to be rushed.
Donaldson, Chaney Johnson, Cardwell, K.D. Johnson, and Baker Mazzara, the Auburn 5. Donaldson hits Cardwell. To Donaldson, right side, outside the arc. Trey, left wing, Chad Baker Mazzara. Goes baseline. Head fake, up and under and in.
He's an offensive player. He's got great offensive moves. He's looking to score. He's very aggressive.
57-45, Tigers. Spinoso, left wing. It's up and it's good from Polanowski.
Now they're out of the dressing room ready to play. This is going to be a real thing for us to get ready to go now. We're not ready exactly.
Auburn's lead is 9. 57-48. Mazzara. Chad gets a screen from Cardwell. Pops a 3 at the top. Good.
I tell you, he's ready to play.
12 for Chad Baker Mazzara. 60-48 Tigers.
Got to have a stop.
Polanowski. Spinoso back to the top. Polanowski on the right-hand dribble. Drives on Chad Baker Mazzara on the right wing. Laskowski now to the top for Perkins. 7 to shoot. Perkins working on Donaldson. Drives to the hole. Put it up. He missed it. He got fouled.
Now they're going to run time off the clock. They're going to do it a lot of times, but when they do, they're going to go for that one shot. You got to be ready to go. You can only give them one shot because they're running all the time off the clock.
Chad Baker Mazzara was called for the foul. It's his second. And Tyler Perkins is back at the line. 75% free throw shoot.
Yeah, points with the clock dead can be big here because they have the ball so much more time than we do.
He missed the first free throw. Jalen Williams in. Chaney Johnson comes out for Auburn.
Now we got to run our offense and run it with quicker cuts, sharper passes. We're kind of not playing with a great deal of energy right now.
Perkins got the second to fall. It's an 11-point Auburn lead. 60-49. 13:45 on a counting clock in the second.
And they're playing man.
Donaldson, left sideline, KD. To Donaldson, right wing 3-ball. No. Long rebound. KD in a crowd to the low post. Cardwell with the reverse layup.
Great pass from KD. KD very alert, getting his second shot.
62-49 Auburn. 13:24, second half. You can hear the jungle behind us.
Yeah, we got to get the crowd back in the game.
Spinoso against Dylan Cardwell. Inside the arc. Between the legs dribble, now backs him down into the lane. Head fake, up and under. No, but he was fouled by Dylan.
My goodness.
And that's the fourth foul on Dylan Cardwell.
I tell you, that was a kind of a bad call. But also what they're doing, they're running their whole offense through the post people. And those post people have got to be guarded. They're either going to be making great passes or else they're going to go one-on-one in the post.
Spinoso at the line for 2 for...
I don't think that was a good call.
Free throw is missed. Cardwell is out with his 4 fouls. Broom back into the lineup. Aiden Holloway also back in, replacing Donaldson at the point.
Somebody's got to bring a little energy. Somebody's got to bring a little leadership and get us back to playing our kind of boys basketball.
Spinoso can cut the lead to 12. He missed them both. Rebound, Jalen Williams.
All right.
To Holloway up the floor. Across midcourt, left-hand dribble. Between the circles, looks to the sideline. Gets the call from Bruce Pearl. They back off Holloway. In the logo. Left wing, K.D. Johnson. 3-ball, no. Weak side rebound pulled in by Penn.
You don't want to work the ball that long and take that long a shot.
McMullen across midcourt for Penn. Cut the lead to 10 right here with a bucket. Cut it to 9 with a 3. Spinoso knocked away by Broom. Spinoso gets the ball back. Knocked away by KD. He's on a breakaway. KD drives to the hole and lays it in.
Oh, what a great hesitation play. What a great steal by KD Johnson. He'll get the crowd back in the game and the team back in the game.
64-49 Tigers, 12-13, second half. McMullen against Aiden Holloway, crossover. Left side of the circle, on the wing. Polanowski three, didn't get it. Rebound Broom, outlet Holloway. Left sideline KD, drives to the hole, hangs, shoots, scores!
Now that is a big time play. That's an NBA type of layup right there.
66-49, even with the contact, KD knocks it home, and a timeout called by Penn. 11:55 to go in the second half. Auburn's lead is up to 17. Tigers 66, Penn 49. Hey, find your piece of paradise on the Alabama Gulf Coast with Mindy Jones of Remax Paradise. Visit Mindy at paradise.com. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Things we take for granted, ordinary opportunities for parents and their children, can be a foster child's extraordinary. You have the power to do something positive that will change the life of a young person right here in Alabama. Open your heart and open your home to a foster child today. For more information, visit www.dhr.alabama.gov or call 1-866-64-AL-KIDS. Brought to you by the Alabama Department of Human Resources, the Alabama Broadcasters Association, and this station.
Here's a clip from a recent Talking Tigers podcast with Andy Burcham.
Quentin Ricketts, Coach Hall would always count down. 2 minutes. Then he always had this like voice, everything. 2 minutes. He had this whistle with a string. He'd just wrap it up and walk around. And he would find different things to poke the bear, to try to get you going. And this one, I never forget this. He said, and he left, he said, you know, you're supposed to be the best. Don't disappoint. And I mean, he just like, we were going and we were just ripping the doors off. We were running out there. What I realized is my feet were numb.
A new episode of the Talking Tigers podcast is released every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts. Like and subscribe to the Talking Tigers podcast, only from the Auburn Sports Network.
Brad Law back at Neville Arena as we check the Yellowwood scoreboard. Aren't a lot of competitive games going on right now across the top 25. One that is at Cameron Indoor Coliseum there at the home of the Duke Blue Devils. 14th ranked Blue Devils ACC action against Syracuse. And the Orange are pushing the Devils on their home court, 52-47. Duke leads it, but still a ton of time. 13 minutes to go in that ACC matchup. Here, 11:55 to play. Auburn on top by 17 over Penn, 66-49. That's a Yellowwood update as we send it back to the voice of the Tigers and the Hall of Fame coach, Andy Burcham and Sonny Smith.
6-0 run by Auburn in the last 137.
Well, that's helped right there.
And Auburn 5 of its last 7 from the field, fueled in great measure by K.D. Johnson, who now has 9 points on the evening.
The game is being played in the paint right now.
Well, and let me say, Auburn has scored 8 points in the paint since the last time out.
All right, I think we're going to pick up the pressure on defense also. Man-for-man press, trying to steal.
Penn ball inbound, George Smith. Picked up by Chad Baker-Mazzara. Smith leaves for Brown. Brown. Oh, he just barely got the ball across midcourt in time. To Perkins. At the top, picked up by Broom. Perkins head fake inside the arc. Kicks it left side for Smith. Smith drives on Jalen. Top of the circle, 9 on the shot clock. Brown drives, leaves for Perkins in the lane, and he banked up and he missed the bunny. Rebound, a double-double on the night for Janai Broom.
All right, run your offense.
52nd for Janai in his career.
Run your offense. They're got a defense that's a foot in the paint. Everybody's trying to guard, really taking away the lane.
Holloway from KD. Kicks it right side, Jalen. Low post, Janai puts it in.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Draw them out, throw the ball inside.
Well, it's nice ball movement, wasn't it, Sonny?
Oh, my goodness. Well set play, really.
68-49. Remember, Penn got within 9 at one point. Spinoso drives, runs right through Jalen Williams. Charge, Spinoso.
The energy level of the Tigers has gone up. Started out, we're kind of a little bit sleepy there, but now we got the energy level up. We got a timeout by Penn.
10:53 to go, second half. Auburn 68, Penn 49. Hey, great things are possible when you have the power of performance and smart features of a Ford F-150. It's the official truck of the Auburn Tigers. Greatness starts at your local Ford dealer. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
You've created a comfortable home office. Now let Carrier provide the cash bonus. For a limited time, you can claim up to $1,550 in cool cash rebates on a qualified Carrier home comfort system. There's never been a better time to upgrade to year-round premium comfort and energy savings.
Carrier, a proud partner of Auburn Athletics and special needs assistance stations for you. Turn to the experts with Carrier.
Hey, it's Amanda, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is that they're so easy for the holidays. They're warm and flavorful. It's always the crowd pleaser. When I put down a nugget tray, everyone is happy.
Hey, this is Brian, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is the joy that it brings to me and everybody around me during the holidays. They're warm, juicy, and delicious.
Cater the holidays with Chick-fil-A today. Available on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
War Eagle, it's a great day for Auburn Tigers to get vaccinated. Many children and adults that delayed vaccinations during the pandemic are still behind schedule. It's crucial that we take steps to get everyone back on track with their routine immunizations. Children and teens can still catch up on their vaccinations even if they start late. Make sure you and your family are all up to date on all recommended vaccines, including COVID-19 and flu. Let's all do our part to get back on track. Don't wait. Vaccinate. For more information, visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM.
A look at the defensive statistics is brought to you by Cook's Pest Control and Centricon. You don't have to live with termites.
Well, let's start with rebounding. Tigers up 68-49, by the way. 10:53 in the second half. Penn has led in the rebounding most of the night, but not right now. Tigers have out-rebounded the Quakers 26-24, and they've done it a great deal in the paint. At the 15:04 mark of the second half, Penn had outscored Auburn in the paint 22-10. At the 10:53 mark of the second half, Penn has outscored Auburn 22-20 in the paint.
That's because they're taking a lot of time off the clock. They're playing through their post player, and if he steps out, he's looking for cutters that are going to get an easy shot around the basket. They've got a couple of easies, but they're not going to get many more, I don't think.
10 of Auburn's last 13 points have come in the paint.
Yes.
Auburn's on an 11-1 run and has made its last 3 field goals.
Well, we were shooting on the first pass for a little bit there. Now we're moving the ball a little bit more.
Williams, Baker-Mazzara, right wing. Down to the low post for Broom. Janai against Spinoso. Backs him into the lane. Double team. Fadeaway. Janai. Yes!
They're posting him. They cannot guard him, and he is making them pay.
Yeah. 18 on the night for Janai. 70-49 Tigers. 10:27 in the second half. Brown to Smith, left sideline. Guarded by Holloway. Smith gets a screen, picked up by Broom. To the top for Brown and a 3. It's good.
That's tailor-made for them. They get you playing a little help side, dropping in the paint, and they go for a 3 on the backside.
Stopped a 10-0 run by Auburn. 70-52 Tigers. We approach the midway mark of the second half. Holloway, a screen from Broom. Loops a pass to Williams outside the arc. To Aiden. Low go 3. No, long. And the rebound, Perkins for Penn.
All right, we got to have a stop. If you take a shot that quick, you got to get a stop on the other end to make up for the mistake.
Perkins trying to back in on KD. In the lane. Up with the left hand. He didn't get it. Rebound, Janai.
Get it out.
Outlet. KD ahead, Holloway. Lobs it. Jalen with a double-hand dunkaroo.
They cannot play defense against a fast break. They get the ball out. A half-court game, and they're the best at a half-court game.
That pass came at the Auburn sideline to Jalen Williams, who slammed it home. 72-52 Tigers. Brown double team to Spinoza. Into the corner, Smith. Head fake around Baker-Mazzara. Drives, kicks it onto the wing, left side for Brown. To Smith in the left corner. Drives into the lane. Gets tied up, put it up, it was blocked. Ball on the floor, Penn. Ran out of time. Shot clock violation. Auburn basketball.
No question what they're trying to do. They're trying to get into the paint on the dribble or with the pass. And we got to defend that paint.
That's the 9th turnover against the Quakers. Auburn with just 4 tonight. And 2 came early.
We started playing a little better because we're not shooting on the first pass. We went through a stretch where we were shooting a pass without anything but a dribble.
Denver Jones and Chaney Johnson in for Auburn. At the right wing, Chad Baker-Mazzara. Smaller lineup right now. Mazzara, 18-footer, good.
Set the screen, drive it into the lane, pass it off or hit it. That's what we're doing right now.
14 for Chad Baker-Mazzara, 74-52 Tigers. Perkins penetrates against Holloway, knocked away. Here's Chad Baker-Mazzara on the break. Drives, wild shot went up, got fouled. He went flying out of bounds into the photographers.
Yeah, that was a mistake by the offensive man and the defensive man.
Now Chad will get to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and our guy won the battle.
It didn't have much of a chance of going in, did it? But he drew the foul and he goes to the line for 2.
No, maybe next week on that one.
I don't think next week would matter.
You didn't like that shot.
Not on that shot, anyway.
I think I got that point. You didn't like that shot.
Chad Baker-Mazzara at the free throw line. Nice night for Chad with 14 points. 1 of 3 in double figures. Broom with 18. 14 for Chad Baker. Make that 15 as he knocks home the first. 12 for Denver Jones on the night.
He's coming on.
Yeah.
He's coming on.
Johnny Walter is out. Spinoza back in. Boy, his rests have been brief tonight for Penn. Without Slackert, they've got to have the big guy in the lineup.
Yes, they do, because they run everything through the big guy.
Yeah.
It's a passing game, but the big guy makes the pass.
Chad Baker-Mazzara, an Auburn high tonight for Chad. 16 points on the night, 5 of 8 from the field, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Inbound, Perkins to Brown. Just got an inbound in time. Brown will bring it up the floor against Denver Jones. Auburn by 24 points. 8:28, second half of play. Brown at the right sideline near the hash. Down the right side it goes. Laskowski, low post Spinoza. Long 3, Brown, no. Rebound Holloway for Auburn. Races ahead, across midcourt. Top of the circle, 3, no. Long rebound to Polanowski. Off the left side for Brown. Brown gets around Berman, drives through the lane. Into the corner it goes. On the left or right wing, Laskowski. Now Spinoza drives against Berman. He missed it. Got it back and put it in.
It ended up a situation with a mismatch. A guard was guarding their postman. He took him to the basket. That's just an experienced team doing a good job.
76-54 Tigers. Holloway between the circles. Off the right wing, Jalen Williams. Wide open 3. Oh, in and out. Oh, that was in and out. Rebound comes to Perkins.
Most of his shots go down in the basket. Some jump out, but they go down in the basket right off.
Brown bounce pass to Spinoza. Now matched up against Jalen. Into the corner. 3 ball. Laskowski.
Everything through the postman. He's high, he's low, he's mid-post. You have got to defend that pass after it's made.
7-10 in the second half. Auburn 76, Penn 57. Aiden Holloway outside the arc, left side. On the wing, Denver Jones drives to Holloway. Right wing 3, long. Rebound to Jalen Williams. Denver Jones, he pops a long 3, short.
We got to get second shots. We're taking some long shots now, but we got to get some second shots.
Brown across midcourt to the right wing. Brown for 3. Good.
Usually when you take a bad shot, something good happens to their team on the other end. That just happened.
And Auburn, with a violation on the inbound pass, gives the ball back to Penn. Auburn's lead is 16, 76-60. And we have a timeout on the floor. 6:34 to go in the second half. Auburn basketball brought to you by Auburn Opelika Tourism. Start your next visit to the Plains at aotourism.com. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Here's a clip from a recent Talking Tigers podcast with Andy Burcham.
We're very glad to have today Auburn University's president, Dr. Chris Roberts.
You, for example, Andy, you interface with various people on campus in different ways, and your thread weaves and touches different people's threads in different ways at Auburn, and that makes up your Auburn experience. And another person does that in another way, through a different set of experiences. It may not ever interface with your thread, but somehow or another, this all gets weaved together into this wonderful, beautiful tapestry that is Auburn. I'm just really overwhelmed at how beautiful this place is in terms of how it affects other people. And so I, myself, my thread has been touched by so many different people through the years, and it's just made for a really rich experience for me. I want that for our students.
A new episode of the Talking Tigers podcast is released every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts. Like and subscribe to the Talking Tigers podcast, only from the Auburn Sports Network.
Hey there, Bob Baumhauer here. Baumhauer's Victory Grill is your big game headquarters all fall long. And with our new fall features, every day is game day at Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Try our pregame starters, including our homemade onion strings, always fresh hot lips, and our all-new Buffalo Dippin' Chicken appetizer. Our main events include incredible chicken, fish, and shrimp selections, always featuring local Alabama Gulf seafood. And don't forget our Sunday Blitz, 11 to 6. Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Legendary fun, legendary food.
6:34 to go in the second half. Auburn looking for its 52nd consecutive non-conference win here at Neville Arena. With the last chance to get that this season, at least in the regular season. Auburn, of course, starts Southeastern Conference play Saturday at 1 at Arkansas. Randall Dickey joins me on the call from Bud Walton Arena, Nolan Richardson Court. Brad Law, our studio hosts that afternoon as the Tigers open Southeastern Conference play Saturday at 1. Pregame programming starts at 12:30 on the Auburn Sports Network. With Sonny Smith, I'm Andy Burcham along with Brad Law at Neville Arena tonight. 76-60, Tigers on top. 6:34 to go in the second half of play.
They're staying in the game by playing through the post. They're getting to their post player, and he's getting it to people for wide open shots. They're getting some second shots, not many. And we have done a good job recently of keeping them from playing out of the post.
Sam Brown for the 5th time this year with 3 threes in a game. 6:31 second half. Inbound comes to Spinoso. To Perkins inside the arc, back out to the right side, picked up by Chris Moore. To Brown at the top, picked up by Trey Donaldson. Brown drives, step back, had a 3, didn't take it. Perkins penetrates down the lane, lobs it up there, no good. The rebound pulled in by K.D. Johnson.
All right, we need to get a good shot. We don't need to shoot on the first ship pass.
Donaldson, low post from Cheney Johnson to Broom. Spins on Spinoso, double team. Banks it in.
That is a great post up. That was a tremendous post up play using the dribble to his right, to his left.
Third 20-point game of the season for Janai, the 24th of his brilliant career. 78-60, Tigers up. 5:49 to go, second half. Perkins picked up by KD. Lobs to Spinoso inside the arc against Janai Broom. Spinoso puts it on the floor, drives into the lane. Backs up against Broom. Head fake twice, put it up, didn't get it. Got it the own rebound, put it up, missed it. Rebound Janai. Outlet Donaldson. Ahead KD, left wing. Baseball pass, Moore. Oh, he tried to get the ball to Cheney Johnson, and Cheney wasn't there. Cheney went right when Chris thought he was going left. And that is Auburn's 6th turnover of the night.
We have not had bad turnovers. We've actually taken pretty good care of the basketball.
78-60. Polanowski, Auburn on top. On the wing, Laskowski to Spinoso. Right-hand dribble, working on Broom. Picked his pocket. K.D. Johnson. Ahead Janai against Perkins to the hole. Blocked out of bounds by Spinoso. And a foul, I think, by Perkins. Was there a foul?
I think there's a little bit of activity between.
Yeah, Spinoso.
Janai and
Spinoso kind of looked over Janai on the block. There was a foul called.
Yeah, I think he knocked him down, and I think he celebrated it a little bit.
It is Spinoso that was called for the foul. It's his 3rd foul, and Janai is at the free throw line. 18 points, 12 rebounds for Broom. 7 of 8 from the field. 2 of 3 from 3. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He has 2 assists as well. Free throw by Janai. Good.
Their defense is one to keep from fouling, basically, because they'll play defense on the ball and everybody else have a foot in the paint.
Laskowski out, and Holland is in for Penn.
So we're getting our points on the run before they can get the defense set up.
Auburn opens SEC play on Saturday. Penn opens Ivy League play on Saturday by hosting Dartmouth at the Palestra in Philly. Janai on the night with 20 points. Free throw, missed it, long. Rebound tapped by Williams, saved by KD. Reverse layup, nobody's fouled. Broom followed with a slam, but KD was fouled on the play.
KD Johnson has had terrific effort on about 3 or 4 different plays in this ball game.
They've got Broom with 19 points, not 20 tonight. Huh. I've got him with 21, but my stats don't count. KD Johnson at the line for 2. Good.
They're fouling a little bit more now. They do. We got to knock down these free throws. We don't want to be in a situation where they're fouling us, getting the ball back, taking a week to shoot.
KD Johnson, 12 points. Make that 13 points and 4 rebounds off the bench. He has been a spark, especially in the second half. 81-60 Tigers. Brown, bounce pass, Smith. Hands back to Brown, left sideline. Picked up by KD. KD stays with him. Baseball pass at the top, Polanowski. Hands the ball to Perkins. Picked up by Chris Moore to switch. Drives to the hole, ball stripped out of there. Jalen Williams the other way for Auburn. Trey Donaldson across midcourt to the left wing. Trey looked to drive, now backs it up. 20 on the shot clock. Auburn 81, Penn 60. 4:23 in the second half. Shot clock at 15.
We're going to make a cut on the baseline. We should
Donaldson,
get it.
low post, Jalen. Lost it, got it back. Drives, left wing. At the top, ball deflected. Comes to Donaldson, 5 to shoot. Drives, hangs, shoots, missed it. Rebound. Saved by Donaldson, but he was out of bounds.
Well, I'd like to tell you what happened, but I don't think we knew or they did either.
Well, he knocked the ball back inbound, but was out of bounds when he threw it off of the Penn player.
Now
at least that's what was called.
They're going to have to shoot quicker, so we got to get down and play some defense now. They won't be making as many passes now.
Spinoso, left wing, Brown, bounce pass, low post for Holland against Jalen. Turnaround jumper by Holland is good.
Yeah, that's what they did. They pick out different guys to post, call a play, and run it for them.
81-62 Tigers, 3:43 to go in the second half. Donaldson steps to the top of the circle, to the left wing for KD. Out to the top for Janai. He'll pop a 3. His 3rd of the night, that sets a career high.
He's getting better. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's a good three-point shooter.
84-62 Tigers. Janai Broom, a career-high 3 threes on the night. Spinoso drives.
That's our
Donaldson knocked it off of him and out of bounds. As Spinoso was driving to the hole. Final media timeout of the night. 3:19 to go. Auburn 84, Penn 62. Second half presented by Wind Creek Hotel and Casino. With 3 Alabama locations in Atmore, Montgomery, and Wetumpka. You escape every day at Wind Creek Hotel and Casino and online at windcreek.com. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for... Aw, Jim.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
We're still on the air.
Hello, this is Coach Hugh Freeze. They say Coke Zero Sugar is irresistibly tasty. Does that make it the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself. War Eagle.
Southern homes are particularly vulnerable to termites. In this climate, you need guaranteed protection. You need Cook's Pest Control and Centricon. Termites attack the Centricon stations, exposing themselves to an agent that eliminates their entire colony. Upgrade from old-fashioned liquid service to the proven protection of Centricon and Cook's Pest Control. Call Cook's today for a free evaluation.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie, Cook's Pest Control.
When you live in SEC country, you feel it everywhere you go. The traditions and rivalries surround you. As much as you celebrate the game, Regions celebrates your financial wins even more. And like SEC fans, we'll never quit. Because in an SEC world, we're the SEC Bank. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC.
Keep it here after the game for the Regions Bank post-game show with final stats and analysis, plus comments from Coach Pearl. Now, back to the game.
52nd career double-double tonight for Johni Broome. Look at his stats. Shooting Sonny Smith in the last 2 games. He was 9 of 12 against Chattanooga. He is 8 of 9 tonight. 17 of 21 from the field in the last 2 games for Johni Broome.
You know why? Because he now has become an outside threat, as well as a mid-range threat, and also as a post-up threat.
Yeah, that 17 of 21 tonight includes 3 threes,
That's
a
right.
career high for Johni. Tigers up 84-62, 3:19 to go.
When you got a guard at the top of the key with the post open, and he's making plays like that, he's really helping his team.
Auburn ball with 3:17 on the counting clock in the second half.
We probably won't shoot on the first pass here.
Donaldson, top of the circle. Left wing, Jalen Williams. Back to Donaldson at the top. Left-hand dribble, left side of the key, backs up now. 15 to shoot for Trey and the Tigers. Looks for a screen, gets one from Jalen. Drives to the free throw line, down the lane, into the corner for Johni. 6 to shoot. Johni, left wing, KD. Down the lane, bounce pass. Donaldson up, it was blocked. Ball is put up by Baker Mazzara, hit the rim with the shot clock going off, and it is Penn basketball. Brown up the floor for the Quakers. Between the circles for Johnny Walter.
Yeah, they're going to shoot quicker now. They have to.
Perkins at the right wing against KD Johnson. Perkins backing down KD. Out to the top for Brown. Jab step, 3 ball, good. Wow.
He's a good player.
Yeah.
He's a very good player. Play for a lot of teams. He could.
84-65. Brown, the leading scorer for the Quakers tonight with 20. 84-65 Tigers. Williams, right wing, Chad Baker Mazzara.
Oh.
Lobs underneath for Broome. Kicks it left side, Donaldson into the corner, KD. He'll pop a 3. Nope. Rebound, Broome had it, lost it, got it back. Throws it off of the Penn player and out of bounds. Nicely done by Broome to throw it off of Polanowski.
What an active night Broome has had tonight.
Yeah, let's see.
I mean, he really
on the night,
has.
22 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists.
And passing the basketball extremely
And
well.
he's probably
out of the high
done for
post.
the night. Johni to the bench. Cardwell with 4 fouls in. Cam Thrower into the lineup for Penn. He replaces Polanowski. 1:59 to go in this one. 84-65 Tigers. Inbound to Cardwell. In the lane. Up. Good. He just muscled his way in.
Great to see him power the basketball up to the hoop.
86-65 Tigers. 1:47 to go second half. Drive to the basket. Underneath. Holland. No look into the corner. Smith. Line drive 3. Didn't get it. Rebound tapped out. It comes to McMullen. McMullen for Penn. At to the top it comes for George Smith. Right wing. Holland backing in to Jalen Williams. Holland cut off to the wing. McMullen to the top for Thrower. Head fake at 3. Gets a 3 ball in the air. He didn't get it. Rebound KD Johnson in the corner. Outlet pass Jalen Williams. Up the floor for Donaldson at the wing. Into the corner. Chad Baker Mazzara in and out. And the rebound to Holland with 1:05 to go in the second half, and Auburn safely on top, 86-65.
The ball movement's been really good in the second half.
Walter at the point for Penn. Hands the ball to McMullen. Works on Cardwell. Now Baker Mazzara. Walter for 3. Good.
Now they can make baskets now to make it look a little better, but we have really played good basketball against a very good team.
Other than that first 8 and 4 or first 5 minutes of the second half.
Yeah, now that's true, too.
86-65 Tigers, 16 to shoot for Auburn. Trey Donaldson at the left wing. Gets a screen from Cardwell. He'll pop a 3. Does Trey? Banked up, missed. Rebound Dillon. Back underneath. Double hand dunk.
I love to see him become more aggressive, attacking the rim instead of dribbling.
And Auburn goes to its bench. Jalen Harper, Carter Sobera, Blake Mahalik. That's Blake Mashalik, along with the Darren Scott and Leor Berman on the floor right now for Auburn. 24.6 seconds to go. 88-68 Tigers. Penn with the basketball. Could be working for a final shot. Or not.
Or not.
McMullen, crossover dribble against Berman. Cut off by Lior. At the top, 3 ball straight away. Didn't get it. Rebound out of bounds off of a Penn, and Auburn will get the ball with 10.7 seconds to go.
This has not been what you'd call real pretty, but it's been really a good, solid basketball game by our team. Half court, full court.
Michalek across midcourt. He'll dribble this one away. 52 consecutive non-conference wins at Neville Arena for Auburn basketball. Tigers beat Penn tonight 88-68. 24 points for Janai Broom. That's the most for the Tigers tonight. You can score points too with the Chick-fil-A app. Download or open the app to place an order, earn and redeem points with the Chick-fil-A app. War Eagle and eat more chicken. Auburn 88, Penn 68. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. First 5 minutes of the second half, Auburn was threatened by Penn. It cut the lead down to 9. Auburn responded and pulled away with a 20-point win tonight. Auburn 88, Penn 68. Stay tuned. The Regions Bank postgame show is next. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.